Myriad buttons have been pressed, and I'm very optimistic that everything will go without a hitch while I'm there. The audio appears to be firing, and therefore, here we go. Week 9, ladies and gentlemen, in the Brutalball, and there's only, there are some very big games this week, but one of them could be legendary, and that is Bulldozer Power versus Blood Pit Bouncers on a brutal field. Obviously, I'm incredibly biased But those are undoubtedly the front prestige runners in each conference going head-to-head there. Right, Toymasters. Yeah, I said prestige. Right, we're going to play the games this evening in order of the combined number of wins, because we are cross-conference, and therefore... Shady Palms taking on the Budget Roadies. Budget are relying on their head coach to make decisions for them at the moment. Is that a good idea? No, typically. Shady Palms, a better team than their record suggests, but they have not quite pulled the results together. You may notice a few lineup changes this week because new training has been implemented which favours younger players and giving them a slight boost in training away from the stream. We're off. Budget are away, and Harry Snowman making a lovely move on first play of the game for 9 yards. Hurricane throws one. It's Fenchurch with the catch. His Capsicum doing a bit of running, or would be if he hadn't got stuffed at the line. Snowman again stuffed at the line. 3rd and 10, and it's out of bounds. And so the Palms are on the move, and there goes Jovial Impairment, a 13-yard run. Jovial Impairment, not kidding. Serious player. 3rd and 7. Jovial's doing it again. Smashing through tackles. This might be, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but is Jovial the best drow runner we've had in the league? Don't know. Kira Rage Quit can't quite make the yards on 3rd down, and so we're back in the hands of the Budgets again. Fenchurch picks up 25 off the pass from Hurricane. There goes Capsicum, actually making some yards this time around. 11 gained there. Snowman evading danger. Oh, and that's a brilliant piece of downfield blocking to free up an extra 6-7 yards at the end of the run. Clarence Budgie making a deflection. First career deflection there, and Capsicum gets the opening touchdown, 1-0. Budget, impairments. On his way up the field, 28 yards gained, averaging 20 yards a carry at the moment. First down goes nowhere, and there's an interception. Fenchurch has picked it off. What a shame. 2nd and 6. Beeman has it deflected. Capsicum throws on 3rd and 6. Turns out Capsicum can throw better than he can catch, and that's a 30-yard run. Gain, reception, all of that kind of caper. Clarence Budgie comes up with a sack on 2nd down, leads to the 3rd down going nowhere, and Jovial's off again, and it's another 20-yard run. It's longer than that. Oh yeah, it's a 32-yard run. That's insane. Yeah, if Jovial can keep it up, this could be a solid running performance. Well, not so much on that play, but yeah, I know. But we're 30 plays deep in the game, and Jovial is already pushing 100 yards. Capsicum now on 3rd and 5 for Budget. Has the first down narrowly. Harry Snowman with the throw. It's intercepted. Miguel Jupe has picked it off, and that's his 2nd career interception. Giving Jovial the ball again. We're rooting for Jovial Impairment. That's 22 yards gone there. Ferdy gets absolutely nothing. Kira with a terrible throw. 3rd and 9. Jovial. Go on, son. Go on. Go on. Touchdown Impairment. So that's his 12th of the year. Making it a 1-all scoreline. Hurricane throws one away. 3rd and 10. Disco can't get anywhere with it. And the Jovial show goes again, but that's stuffed at the line. Ferdy with the throw. Ferdy's wearing the captain's armband. Baffling. Clarence Budgie with a good catch. Gets 24 yards to keep the drive moving. Jovial's on the move again. Touchdown. 2-1 Shady Palms. Capsicum with another solid performance there. Gets 18 yards off the catch. I see. I like Capsicum Disco as a receiver. Drops the ball a lot, sure. Absolute mayhem every time the catch is successful. You betcha. Right, it is half time. Shady Palms have the ball back again. Jovial is doing another little dance there. He's got 10 carries for 159 in this one so far. Kira gets a 0-yard run. You know what? I'm going to shut this off. Don't do that now. No, stop. Leave. Stop. Get back to the game. There you go. That's better. I think it was costing me a frame or two. Jovial with another touchdown. That's 3. What was happening there? Oh, I was also streaming to Discord to hopefully speed up the manager moments, but I can always start doing that when we get to the manager moments. You know, that's the kind of thing that can happen later on. It is 40 plays remaining in the game, and this drive is stalling out ever so slightly. Let's put that in the past tense. That drive stalled out, putting Budget back in the driving seat. Harry Snowman with a nice catch gets a 15-yard gain. Capsicum's running down the outside of the line but can't get anywhere with it. You know what? Capsicum's one of those players who needs to go straight up the middle. Anyway, Doomgiver ended the drive ignominiously for Budget by dropping the ball. Miguel Jupe with a 16-yard catch and go. Clarent caught another 7-yarder. Jovial's running again, manages to break enough tackles to go for 17 yards. There goes Budgie once more. Clarent Budgie. If Clarent lives long enough, superstar. But there's Hans Xanadu making a key interception, and it was nice to see that the interception was very clearly thrown very poorly, which is how it was able to be done. Doomgiver now making up for it with an absolutely monstrous 62-yard reception. He's a dwarf. What's a dwarf making a 62-yard reception? Fenchurch pulls another one back. It's 3-2. Jovial nowhere on first down. Verdi throws short, and that's a 6-yard gain. Kira Rage Quit, who has been a big nothing, gets sacked. Big nothing confirmed. Hurricane throws on 2nd and 10 for the Roadies, and that's a 19-yard gain. Capsicum straight up the middle. Doesn't have much going on there. That one's a first down, though. Fenchurch doing the job again. Beeman has it deflected by Kira Rage Quit. Capsicum goes nowhere, 3rd and 9. First down, Harry Snowman. Hurricane to the end zone. Doomgiver's got his 3rd career touchdown. It's 3-all with just 10 plays to go. And Jovial couldn't clear much yardage. So we've got a 3rd down, and it's short of the marker. 7 plays to go. Budget with the ball from the halfway line. Can they turn this tie into a win? Not like that. All right. One last push from Shady Palms, and I don't think they're going to do it unless they manage to get a really big breakaway run here. No. Or here. Well, Jovial's got the ball, but he's not going to make it. A 21-yard gain, and that ends 3-all. Good game. Both teams showing signs of life, but no big fan point earners. Jovial got player of the game with 218 rushing, 3 touchdowns. While Fenchurch for the Roadies only got 38 fan points with 126 receiving, a touchdown, a deflection, and an interception. So, a fair result, but both teams disappointed, no doubt. Yeah. Okay, we're looking for the other 3-win. Combined 3-win, and that's going to be Medics Chefs next up. Both teams looking to make things happen, but I can already see from the Chefs lineup that they are riding the new training mechanism there. No fewer than four rookies in the lineup. Chad's only year 2. Olivetti's young as well. Whitey Hart's young, and so's Noah Grimwipe. They're going for training. Whereas the Medics are looking for a win, playing their standard lineup. It's a warm old day. So who knows? Georgie Wheelchair's going to get us underway. As the Chefs are looking towards next season. Have they got a team who can get them there today? I don't know. Opie Pickhandle with a throw to Lars Inkface for 8 yards. Typewriter throws a 4-yarder to get the first down. There's another first down. Whitey Hart making the catch. Pickhandle throws a 0-yarder there. Typewriter tries to run and gets exhausted quite quickly. And that was a throwaway there from... Is that Georgie Wheelchair? Wheelhouse? No, he's Wheelchair. All right, fair enough. Medics have a 3rd and 5. Scooter with a good run. Gets blocks necessary to go for the first down. 10 yards in. That's... who was it? Hazmat throws an 8-yarder. Okay. Sabutio making her first completion of the game, reception of the game, getting a 12-yard first down. Scooter with another nice run. Here's Hazmat on 2nd and short. Has the first. He's inside the 5, and indecision cost him the touchdown there. He stopped on the 2, but the following play is a Scooter Guam score. 1-0 Medics. Inkface makes a catch. Whitey has a catch as well. Pick handle with the throw. Chas Contraband coming up the sack. It's 3rd and 9. Wheelchair. Sacked by Ethel Tread Banjo. Back to the medics. And it's Bongos moving in slow motion, getting a 22-yard gain. Okay. Egon, touchdown. All right, 2-0 medics. The young bloods of the fire chefs. Occasional sparks of life, but not in a way that convinces anyone, but they've got a drive going now. There goes Whitey with a good catch, broke a couple of tackles there and got 33 yards. Pick handle has got a 100% completion rate off 5 passes so far. 2nd and 10, no. 3rd and 10, Pick handle is sacked this time by Tread Banjo. Back over to the medics. Hazmat running it on 1st down, gets a 7. Smiters throws to the sideline, and that one's got another 5, so 1st down. Scooter, another solid run from him, 15 yards gained. Hazmat to Egon Sanction. Egon Sanction, decent player, Egon Sanction. El Smiters has got himself injured by Whitey Hart, though, bringing Tone Penta into the lineup. There was actually a couple of injuries there. Viv Crumble is now in the game. Hold on, there were a couple of injuries. Smiters is out and Inkface is out. Okay, right. So Viv Crumble, the wizened genius receiver, lost a step or two past her prime, but is still, look at this, still putting on a show for us. Viv Crumble down to the 20-yard line, a 46-yard gain. Pick handball has fumbled it. Georgie Cones has recovered for the medics. And the retention score there not happening. Pick handle makes his first possibly career deflection. 3rd and 1, 1st down for the medics. Hazmat going only 3 yards. Pento with the throw. It's caught by Sanction, who gains 13. Boam. Well, that's an interesting idea. Yeah, oh no, I've not seen that kind of play before. Throwing back to a gap that it was kind of a pseudo shovel pass draw play. It was a misdirection play, that one, but it's 3rd and very short. The medics have got their 1st down as we just passed half time. 3-0 is the current score. Both teams kind of showing the sort of performance you would expect from their record. There is another injury. Georgie Wheelchair is down, having been injured by Georgie Cones. Double the Georgies, double the fun, but that brings Jackie Mercury into the lineup. 3rd and 1 for the medics. No, for the chefs. Do beg your pardon. Mercury is playing runner, which is fortunate. You wouldn't want him anywhere else. There goes Viv. She's got another good catch. Brought down after 29 yards. Here's Mercury. Completes a pass, gets a 1st down. Pick handle. Stuffed at the line. Typewriter throws. Caught. 1st down, Whitey Hart. And there's the interception. Tone Penta's picked it off. First career interception for Tone Penta. Sanction carrying the ball back the other way. Everyone's sad. Yeah, it would be nice. Hang on, there's another injury. It's Typewriter who's down, having been injured by Sabutio Bongos. The young bloods of the chefs taking quite a kick in this one. Penta throws. Boam with the catch, and he's down on the 1-yard line. Boam now with the ball, decides to throw it, and that was unwise. 2nd and goal, and there's a touchdown. Sanction makes it 5-0, and we will activate the humiliation stopper. Oh, there's an interception there, look. Yeah, Penta's picked off his 2nd, and it was almost a pick 6. Hazmat goes in for a quick run score there. Yeah, it's not pretty, but this is building for the future. The chefs trying to get a few extra critical training points into their team. As Eva Composite, who's come off the bench, gets a 34-yard touchdown. Yeah, it's still 6-1 though, so you know it's not like there's a comeback on the cards here. No, quite the opposite. And not a comeback. Brother Kane's chucked a 20 in the bucket. Thank you, Brother Kane. Very Merry Christmas. To me. Hey, I'm the herd of Herberts. I will see many of that. Viv Crumble's got injured by Ethel Tread Banjo. It's a massacre. Thanks for another year of fabulous entertainment. Not as much fabulous entertainment this year, but hopefully next year we'll dial things up a little bit. I've just got to figure out my pacing Yeah, I've got a good video for you coming up, though, over the festive period over there on the main channel as this game wraps up. Medics 7, Chefs 1. Hazmat is player of the game for the Medics, with 77 fan points, 142 passing, 3 touchdowns, 10 tackles, 6 deflections. Eva Composite, off the bench, 25 fan points for the Chefs. Whew, yeah, not bad at all. Given how little of the games we played, 1 touchdown, 1 sack. Didn't have much time to do anything else. No, it wasn't around long enough. But one can hope that the Chefs' gambit has paid off when they hit the training circuit later on. Our next 3-game combined win-score teams are the currently rudderless Peninsula Transport going up against the sweaty Marsupials. What are we looking at as far as new names? Obviously nothing at Peninsula. Hype Conquest. We've seen a little bit of Hype Conquest this season, but Bark Formaldehyde's getting a go. Cooch Bidongla is also getting to play. Cooch Bidongla fans there will be rejoicing, and it's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Okay, let's see how this one manifests. It will be Peninsula Transport starting things off. Gabe Transistor with a throw to nowhere. Hank Fungible with a throw to Galacticus Tongs. How's he playing? Anybody's guess, but there it is. Cordelia Benzodrine with a 3-yard catch. Transistor looking to throw again. Manages to run 1 yard. Considering that Gabe Transistor has the single game rushing record, you would think he would keep it on the ground a little bit more, but I guess not. Galacticus Tongs with another, so that's a decent name, with another gain of 20 there. Janet Mission making a catch, gains 14. And that's the touchdown. Cordelia Benzodrine opening the scoring. Conquest runs for nothing at all. Badongla looking to throw. Doesn't get anywhere with that one. Donk Branding manages to just scrape the first down. Conquest sacked by Tongs. Tongs' first career sack there. President Scroob making a lovely catch, breaking a tackle, getting 27. There goes Branding again, who's got a captain's armband on for the Marsupials. Conquest, not a lot there. Badongla throws, Scroob with the catch and the touchdown. 1-all. I like President Scroob. I think he's a good player. He's not quite an all-timer yet. A couple of training incidents though, and he could be a proper handful. Gabe is actually running the ball this time, gains 6 yards. Fungible getting them close to the first down. 3rd and 1. Janet Mission throws it wide of the receiver, and the drive stalls out. Marsupials taking back over. Conquest goes 5 yards. Badongla throws. Screwed with another catch. And that is a 27-yard gain. Branding gains a bit, another 6. Chipping away at the yardage is working out for him so far. Not too bad. Gillian Void Monkey with a touchdown. And it's 2-1 to the Marsupials, who do have it's a solid lineup. It's maybe not a winner. There is a body down on the field there. Hype Conquest has been injured by Randall Maroon. Shamrock Bubblejet has subbed in for the Marsupials. Well, there you go. Hype Conquest fans. There it is. There you go. Bubblejet goes nowhere at all. Benzodrine with the deflection. 3rd and 9. Marsupials come up just short, and Peninsula take back over again. A nothing run there from Transistor. They then complete to Benzodrine, who gains 39 big yards. Janet Mission throws. It's caught by Tongs. Touchdown. First career touchdown for Galacticus. He'll be thrilled. But will he get another game ever? I mean, that's anyone's guess. Badongla runs at a 6-yarder as the Marsupials take the ball back. Brandingers have got all manner of space to run into. Randall Maroon running away there. It's a strategy. I don't know if it's one that's going to pay off or not, but there you are. There it is. Hatchet Malibu coming up with a sack. It's 3rd and 9 and nowhere to go. Marsupials stall out. Transistor with the ball for Peninsula Transport. Gets 9 yards. Fungible. No Fungible. Okay, it's Janet Mission again. 5 yards gained. Gabe. This is more like it from Gabe. A 15-yard gain. But his average for this one is certainly not worth remarking on at the moment, except to say that it's not very good. 3rd and 1, half-time rolls around. 2-2 the score. Gabe getting the first down for Peninsula Transport. And he's still on his feet, gains 20 yards. There's Fungi, chucks it. President Scroob with the deflection. Mission throws one into the end zone. Gabe, nothing there for Gabe. Back to the Marsupials again, but they fumbled it. And Fungible has coughed that one up, and Gabe's on the run again. And now he seems to have got a plan. 22 yards gained. That's Gabe Transistor's 99th career touchdown. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Not a huge number of that flipping Jillian Void Monkey there, dropping a pass in open field. And you just have to say, that's not good. It's not what you want. Anyway, Mission with the run on 2nd and 10. Clears for the first down. 22 yards gained there. She's averaging 10 a carry in this one. And there's Gabe's 100. 100 career touchdowns for Gabe Transistor under the stewardship of the head coach. Blaze Peterbilt gets himself injured by Rhett Violin. Rhett Violin is renowned, actually, for taking out the occasional player. He does it more often than you'd think. Anyway, the Marsupials have pulled one back, and Bark Formaldehyde is done for the season by Rhett Violin. I was just saying, yeah. 2 linemen down for the Marsupials, who currently trail 4-3. Well, yeah, I know. Gabe's picked up the pace a little bit. He's now got 123 yards rushing and is moving the team ably every time he gets the ball, apart from this time. No, including this time. Okay. Yeah, no, see, look, there he goes. Yeah. 32 more yards there for Gabe. And a touchdown for Tongs. 5-3 Peninsula. Not a result anyone would have forecast, but 2 linemen down for the Marsupials is certainly not going to help them out. They're also down another player as well. They've had the injuries in this one. Gabe gaining another 26 there. Hank goes not many at all. Janet. Touchdown Peninsula Transport, and we will activate the let's get this over with. We won't go super and let's get this over with. It's only 6-3, but there's only 16 plays left in the game. Hold on, Gabe's got the ball again. Gabe's got a bit between his teeth. He's now cleared 200 yards in this one, and Tongs has got himself another touchdown. Well, playing Galacticus Tongs was clearly a sweet move there by the head coach of the Peninsula Transport. Gabe's going again. Yeah, there's a bit of tackling failing. Hold on, he's fumbled it. Jillian Void Monkey there, forcing the fumble, recovering the fumble. Didn't force it. Hang on, there's another fumble. Never mind then. Look at Gabe go. He's certainly picked it up in the second half. He's up to 270 yards on the ground in this one, and that will make it 8-3, and that'll be the end of that one. Yeah, 4 plays to go. Marsupials with the ball back, and what was advertised as an experimental lineup can clearly be marked down in the scientific notebook as not successful. Final score, Peninsula Transport 8, Marsupials 4. Another low fan point game, this one. Tongs is player of the game for PT with 50 fan points. Didn't quite break the 100 yards in any offensive category, but 3 touchdowns and 2 sacks got him there. Jillian Void Monkey for the Marsupials, 36 fan points, 123 receiving, 2 touchdowns, not a lot of defense, but did recover a fumble. Yeah. Okay. Right. Good. Right. That is all of the combined 3-point records out the way. We now go to the combined 4-win records. And it's the Pathfinders taking on the Vuvu Boys. The Vuvu Boys still looking for a way to make their offense work, having lost their offensive superstars over the last couple of seasons. They haven't found it yet. No, you never know. Right, anything exciting in the lineup? Tiny Frankfurter is getting a game for the Pathfinders. Great. Yeah, that's nice. It's a debut, so you can make a bit of a fuss about it. It's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. But we have been seeing a fair few injuries in the game so far, so it's anybody's guess. Vincent Rimshot will get us underway for the Vuvu Boys. And it's a good run. It's a very good run. The speed of the Pathfinder defense is letting them down a little bit there. Vincent Rimshot going 32 yards. Tanklar runs it for 2. Gonzalo Lorry on 2nd and 8. Despite having a lead blocker, can only get 2 yards. Rimshot throws to the flat, and Karen Hare drops the ball. Oh, Karen. Yeah, that's disgusting. First down pass from the Pathfinders gives Houston Flamberger a 30-yarder. He then gets another 16. Frankfurter, with his first play of the game, gets 19 yards out to Wheelhouse. Is Slugworth for 5. Rimshot makes a deflection in the end zone. It's 3rd and 5. Frankfurter decided to try and hero mode it. Didn't work. Rimshot runs it back out for the Voodoo Boys. Gains 10 yards. Tanklart gains a little bit. Bertha Raccoon with a good catch. And that's a 27-yarder on the first down. Laurie, not a lot. Frog Plots with the tackle for loss. There goes Rimshot, and he's going again. Slugworth will get there eventually, but that's another 32 yards gain for Vinny Rimshot. Laurie, 2nd and 9. Gives up on looking for a pass, gains 5 yards on the scramble. Rimshot throws, Raccoon, touchdown. Voodoo Boys take the lead. Okay, Raccoon with the deflection on the first down, and then Flamberger gets another one. He is the captain for the Pathfinders this season, and that's a 38-yard gain for him. Frankfurter gains 2 on the ground. And Flamberger got another one because he's proving to be somewhat tricky to tackle. Wheelhouse gets him a first down inside the 10-yard line. A sack from Paddy Finucane. Slugworth is sacked by Finucane as well. Joey Fields doesn't get anywhere at all, and the Voodoo Boys step up the defence when they most need it. Karen with a nice catch there. Finucane just hit Marsha Slugworth in the back. It's beautiful. Freeing up an extra 10 yards on the previous play. Tanklark gains 17 on the run there. Laurie, nothing doing. Activity Tallahassee making the tackle. 3rd and 9. Tanklark's chancing it. Shouldn't have. It was a 2-yard gain. Back to the Pathfinders again. This is a close one so far. Joey Fields with the run. Doesn't get very much at all. Frankfurter throws. Wide open Wheelhouse. Being covered by Karen Hare in this one, but that hasn't worked. Anyway, Rimshot's just made his first career interception, and the Voodoo Boys have got it back once more. Rimshot gains 6 there. Tanklark gains nothing at all. I'm uncertain about Ocean Tanklark, I'm not going to lie. I've seen him play a few games this season, and not once has he put in a performance that I would consider above mediocre. Sure, he'll make an occasional run like that, but that's only 15 yards. That's not a... Ooh! Karen Hare, touchdown, Voodoo Boys 2-0. There goes Flamberger again, and this feels like it could be a career game for Flamberger. Thrudgarmer's got himself injured by Funk Magic. Voodoo Boys substituting in Horston Saltblock to beef themselves back up again. Slugworth sacked by Finucane, who's having a game. Flamberger, another 7 yards gain there. Frankfurter throws it. It's intercepted by Karen. And the Voodoo Boys defence once again stepping up just as the heat was being cranked up by their opponent. Tanklark making a good run. Gains 19. 7 carries for 56. That's kind of performance, but it's against the Pathfinders. I mean, it's not casting shade on the Pathfinders at all, but they're not what you would consider an S-class team. No. S-rank, I think people say. Whatever you want to say, you should say that. But I'm saying this. And they just stalled out. Voodoo Boys back in possession. Raccoon breaking away from coverage, gets 39 yards. Tanklark throws. Karen's got a catch. She's not being brought down easy. Gains 12. Gonzalo to the end zone, dropped by Karen. Vincent, 2nd and goal. And that's a touchdown for Tanklark with the catch. That's Tanklark's 80th career touchdown. Well, when did that happen? I must not have been watching. Yeah, Frankfurter catches a 3-yarder as the Pathfinders try and get their way back into this, trailing as they do right now by 3. Flamberger with another beefy catch. He's got 8 catches for 207 in the game, and he's down at the 1-yard line. And the Voodoo Boys defence does not hold this time. No. Gonzalo heads back the other way after the touchdown. It's 3-1. 34 plays remaining in the game. Voodoo Boys very much with the lead at the moment, as opposed to just about having the lead. Mansell about the same thing, doesn't it? Vincent runs for 12 and makes him a 100-yard gainer in this game so far. It's good to see some ground game coming out of the league. Well, the league has been it is still a very pass-focused league, but there's been a bit of a pick-up in the ground game this season, I think. I don't know, I've got no data. It's just, it's an instinct. Every team is starting to run it a little bit. Joey throws to Frankfurter. That's a first down on the inch line. And that was deflected by Bertha. Second and goal for the Pathfinders. Marshall tries to run it in, and that wasn't advisable. Throws it to Frankfurter, who gets his second touchdown of the game. And hey, there's a game on. Greg Wheelhouse just made an interception. It's 3-2. Pathfinders have the ball, but they've got a tricky 3rd and 8 that they failed to convert. Never mind them. Rim shot for the Boo Boo Boys gets a first down on a 10-yard carry. Tanklat throws it, deflected by Flamberger. Gonzalo gives up. Flamberger's got himself injured by Paddy Finucane. Dirk Shafter's subbed in, but the Pathfinders are going to miss their main target in the remaining 12 plays of the game where they trail by just 1. They have a first down, and they've thrown an interception, and that's Bertha's second interception this season. And she then gets a catch and carries it quite a long way back towards her favourite bar. Why? Why not? Gonzalo on 1st and 10. Karen Hare touchdown, and that will seal it. Vivo Boys 4. Pathfinders 2. 6 plays left in the game. And it's not going to change the scoreline. No. Rim shot. Laurie. 24 yards gain. Tanklar on first down. Sacked by Marsha Slugworth. Laurie with a throw. Karen, touchdown. 1 play left, and it's Greg Wheelhouse, who again has played pretty well in this one. But that's all over. Vivo Boys 5. Pathfinders 2. Player of the game, Paddy Finucane, with 4 sacks, a tackle for loss, and an injury inflicted, alongside 25 pancakes. Well, there. Houston Flamberger, before he got injured, player of the game for the Pathfinders, with 237 receiving. No touchdowns, though. 2 deflections, 11 tackles. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, there it is. There you go. Right, we're looking for another combined 4 wins. I saw one. Yeah, you've got the Raiders Axemen. Is that the only other one? Yes. Raiders Axemen it is. Okay, right. Combined 4 wins. This could be a game. Yeah. Anyone new and interesting? We haven't seen a lot of Dope Histamine, who's getting a start for the Axemen. But Abby Chopstick hasn't done much this season, but is playing. Dookie Thesis is getting a start over at the Sea Raiders. And Queen Babs is in the lineup at the Sea Raiders. And Bart Conedrop is in the lineup for the Sea Raiders. Okay, so a few new players then. And it's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Neither of these teams looking at postseason right now, so looking at next season and what they can do with it. And Pritchard Serenity for the Axemen gets 6 yards on the first play of the game. Al Gore Sentinel, a solid 8-yard run. Chunk Flunkerson, 1st and 10. Completes it to Shandy Worthless, who gains 32 yards. Serenity up the middle gains only 2. Al Gore. Al Gore not a lot there. 3rd and 7. Flunkerson, he's not going to do it. No, he didn't. All right, Sea Raiders, let's go. Mikey Heimlich does the Mikey Heimlich dance. Up the middle of the field for 33 yards. Sonny Watt waits all day. Should have just run it, Sonny. Never mind. Cone drop. Chucks it to Darkness Albright, who refuses to go down straight away. Gets 22 yards. Mike up the middle. Doesn't get much there. Sonny throws to the Bart Cone drop, who has the first down. Cone drop now with the ball. Overthrowing. And Dope Histamine has been injured by Bart Cone drop. Evan Carchaser has subbed in for Ov City as a fumble is advanced by Zoltan, who is in his last season as a professional sports ball player, and that's lovely. Yeah, okay. The Sea Raiders crashed out there at some point, and the Axemen currently have the ball. They have a first down. They're on the halfway line. Serenity throws it to Abby Chopstick, and it's a first. 17 yards gain. Al Gore just got absolutely dogpiled there and can only make 2 yards. Both teams just leaping all over the runners. You love to see it. Queen Babs makes a nice catch. 28 yards gained there. That's her first catch. I'm sure she's played before. Well, it's her first catch this season. I couldn't tell you. She's not a rookie, but it's her first catch this season. Mike gets on a first down. Sea Raiders trying to move the ball a little bit at the moment, but they're not getting very far. 2nd and 10. Cone drop. Gets only 3 on the scramble. Mike is moving away from traffic, and that's a wise move. He gets the first down, and he gains 18 yards. Sonny Watt, 1st and 10. Throws it. Heimlich's got the catch. He's got the first down. He's inside the 5. He's in the end zone. 1-0, Sea Raiders. Okay, Shandyworth's with the catch off the Serenity pass. Sentinel, nothing doing. What's happened to Al Gore Sentinel? A couple of weeks ago I was saying, oh, Al Gore Sentinel's the new hotness. He's not. No, he's rubbish. Yeah, how quickly the turntables. Chung Flunkerson with a 49 yards pass there. Flunkerson then catching a 9-yarder. Sentinel breaks a tackle in the end zone, 1-0. Back to the Sea Raiders again. Mike can only gain 3. Here's Sonny. Sonny's given up on running. He finds it too much effort. Darkness Albright, though, gets a 23-yard catch. There goes Mike. Another first down, or he would have done if he hadn't gone backwards trying to avoid trouble. Still, the first down is converted on the next play. Sonny runs it for 2 yards. Cone drop and is dropped at the line. Mike, just outpacing that tree man, manages to gain 8, and the drive continues. Sonny, now he's running. Mike Heimlich is doing his best to get in the way, but the first down has been secured, and there's another touchdown for Darkness Albright. It's 2-1. Sea Raiders. Paul Dagger there coming up with a sack. Is Al Gore gaining 7. Flunkerson throws over the heads of anybody who matters. And then Mike on 1st and 10 gets 9 yards. Sonny gets them almost to the first down line, but they can't quite get there, and I've got something in the eye. Half time has rolled around. What have you got in your eye? I don't know, but it's annoying me. Okay. Flunkerson on a 3rd and 1 throws it to Abby Chopstick, who catches, and the Axemen are still moving. This game is far from being decided. There's a whole half of Brutalball still to play. Zoltan comes up with a sack. Sentinel with the throw has it deflected by Queen Babs. That was her first career deflection. Maybe this is her first game. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, but I'm not going to do that right now. Al Gore breaks a ton of tackles and makes it 2-2. You love it. Watt throws wide open Queen Babs, manages to dodge Sentinel and is inside the opposing half of the field. A 49-yard gain. Cone drop with a halfway decent run, gains 4 yards. Heimlich throws, caught by Albright for the touchdown. 3-2 Raiders. Okay, a deflection from Babs, who's having a great debut so far. Sentinel with the run, and he's figured out what he's supposed to be doing. 15 yards gained there. 10 carries for 53 yards in the game so far. That's not solid, is it? It is the opposite of solid. That's wibbly. Yes. 3rd and 3, Axemen. Flunkerson throws deflected by Babs. Sea Raiders get it back again. A bad throw from Mike. Sonny. Everyone's lying on the floor. Sonny Watt takes off, gets a first down. Barty cone drop. Managing to do a little bit there. But cone drop has not quite been impressive, but that's why he's run a 3. You put on a run a 3, you put on a, just a casual old, maybe they'll be good, maybe they won't. Yeah, just in a casual kind of a way. Just to try them out, see what happens. Yeah. Babs, another good catch. She's up to 90 in the game, and Albright's into the end zone for a touchdown. And Picture Serenity, runner 1 for the Axemen, has been injured by Zoltan, and that is surely enough to secure a victory for the Sea Raiders. You don't know, do you? No. Watt with the ball, 20 plays left in the game, and Babs has got another catch. It's a 22-yard gain. Cone drop, throws it, it's deflected by Chopstick. Heimlich, not a lot for him there. 3rd and 9, Watt just throws it away. All right, Axemen do or die time. Al Gore Sentinel gets them nowhere. Flunkerson on 2nd and 10 throws it. It's lowbrow Charlotte who's coming off the bench. Gets a 22-yard gain. Charlotte now with the ball, gains only 5. Sentinel, a running lane available. Zoltan can't make it happen. Gets the first down, but doesn't get very far at all. Charlotte throws. Chopstick with the catch. breaks a tackle, has the touchdown. It's 4-3, 10 plays left in the game. The Raiders needing to hold on to the ball in order to secure an important victory for them. Just in a moral sense. I mean, there's no Sea Raider Axemen beef that I'm familiar with, other than they both originate from the same canon. But it's only what, 5-3, the game's over. All right, okay, fine. Sentinels on the go. And he's gained 12. Flunkerson gains 8. Charlotte gets the first down for the Axemen, but with only 2 plays left in the game, not a lot else is going to happen. A good run there from Al Gore. Gains 20 yards, taking him to 700 for the season, and that's the end of that then. Mongolia 5, Axemen 3. Paul Dagger, player of the game. 38 pancakes, 61 fan points, 38 pancakes, 13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss and a sack. Trellis Cosmic, 2 linemen getting best players in the game. Yeah, you know. Trellis Cosmic, 47 fan points, 27 pancakes, 13 tackles, 1 sack. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that was the 4-win teams. What have we got next? You've got... That's an 8. These 2 you can ignore. That's an 8. That's a 7. 9. 7. Although we're waiting for the Wizards. Oh, no. Wizards are inbound. I think we're not going to 7s already, are we? No, there's a 6 here. Oh. I think that's the one. It's the 6. Any advance on 6? Don't think so. All right, you're on. Okay. The Miners are taking on Lingo Blend. Whew. Okay. Right. What have we got? Teddy Split Kappa is getting a start out at runner. He hasn't done that so far this season. He's been a receiver for the duration so far. Pamela Mustard, she's in my fantasy team this week. I have a high hope that Pammy Mustard is going to batter the heck out of John the Plum, Luke Negligence, and Brenda Ferrite. We can but hope. It's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Okie dokie. Yeah. John the Plum will get us underway for Lingo Blend. And there wasn't anything there. Brenda Ferrite, 1 yard. Luke Negligence gets the ball thrown safely to Raj Firewall. A first down for the All-Stars. Roy Talley coming up with a tackle for loss. Here's Ferrite. A sack from Justine Vanderpoel. Luke Negligence coughs the ball up and the Miners take over. Ted Split Kappa is going to go for the... he almost got there. Down to the 2-yard line with the first carry of the game. Hump Bogus is in the end zone. 1-0 Miners. Bogus, first career deflection there as well, which means this is the first time we've seen Hump Bogus. Really, does that surprise you? It's quite a standout name. Shut up. Tristram Lawnmower gains 14 on the catch. Split Kappa throws it. And despite the amount of traffic there, Argyle Stampede makes the catch. Lawnmower now with possession is sacked by Zimski Tabulate. Bogus throws. Touchdown Stampede. 2-0 Miners. Raj Firewall with another catch, gains 13. Brenda is not suited to the position. Luke Negligence with the throw. It's caught by, I think, Hack made the catch there. But the third down goes absolutely nowhere. Miners back in possession. Bogus gets not a lot. 3rd and 12. Split Kappa throws. Vanderpoel made a catch, but it was behind the line of scrimmage. So that's not the kind of catch you really want to make unless you've got loads of running space available. And didn't have loads of running space available. Brenda gets outside the line and makes 13-yard gain. That's more like it. Negligence throws. Murphy with the catch. Touchdown. Hack Murphy. Okay. Lawnmower makes a 2-yard run. Bogus throws a terrible throw. 3rd and 8. Split Kappa. He couldn't make it. He did make it. 12 yards. Lawnmower to Stampede. Comfortable first. 18 yards. Bogus up the middle, swerving more than is sensible, but he gains 14 off it. Split Kappa tries the same move, runs into a Minotaur. Feels sad. Negligence with the deflection. 3rd and 5. Bogus, first down. Split Capo. That one's caught by Justine. It's 2nd and 1. Lawnmower gets the first down on a quick scramble up the middle. Bogus doesn't do very much at all. Split Kappa has a lane and an end zone and a dance and a touchdown. Not necessarily in that order. Yeah. Okay, Justine with another sack there. There's Pam Mustard. Come on, Pam. Come on, Pam. I've got you in my lineup. What was that? Was that Partisan? Yeah, 2 right it was. My fantasy team is important to me. It validates me as an expert in something or other. Okay, Miners moving the ball, but they cannot break through to the end zone, turning it over to Lingo Blend, who throw it immediately to Hack Murphy, who fumbles it. And Roy Talley has got the fumble recovery. Okay, Van der Poel goes the other way. The Miners getting right back down to where they were. Bogus, touchdown, 4-1 to the Picks Creek Miners. Raj Firewall making another catch. Hello again, Raj. Nice to see you make another appearance. Brenda, just after half-time, can't go anywhere with that. Loop, not a lot happening there. 3rd and 11. John the Plum deflected by Pam Mustard. Let's go, Pam. Yeah, Stampede catches a 5-yarder. And that's Justine Van der Poel getting them close. It's 3rd and 1. Teddy has the first down. This is a lively-looking Miners team as Teddy split capper there. Gets them down inside the 15, a 40-yard gain. Lawnmower throws. Van der Poel with another short catch. Bogus up the middle. Has another touchdown and will activate the humiliation saver. Yeah. Miners. Don't mind if I might. Don't minor if I do. Ha ha ha. Ferret on first down. Has it deflected by Stampede. Negligence. Gets it to Hack. Hack Murphy. Everybody. Flipping legendary Hack Murphy. Mutant Lip Balm with the deflection. Murphy to the end zone. Touchdown. That's his 11th this season. But unless they can do some consistent stoppage, and they've done another one there, they're still trailing by 3 at the moment, a Lingo Blend. And that drive crashed out for them, so they're not getting any further this time around. 3rd and 2. Teddy, first down Miners. Teddy now with a catch. Gets 12. Bogus. Good use of the open space to gain 14. Split cappers stuffed by Hack Murphy. Stampede gets down to the 15-yard line. Bogus on 1st and 10. Throws complete. Stampede touchdown 6-2. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum words. Raj drops the ball. Negligence looking to throw. Gets to the Hack Murphy. The legendary Hack Murphy. Now for bonus points. Who was Hack Murphy's teammate? They were a double bill of gunners in the first couple of seasons, and they caused absolute conniptions on some teams, not least of all my own. Hold on, it's a fumble and a recovery, and what happened was an interception. Lingo Blend could pull another one back here, but they are out of time. The Plum is going to get him. No, he's fumbled it. Pamela Mustard forcing the fumble. Warren Frag. Thanks, Vec. Yeah, Warren Frag and Hack Murphy. An absolute barnstorming combo for Lingo Blend. Both was Warren was a more spectacular player, but Hack was certainly solid. Player of the game, she got there. Pam Mustard for the Picks Creek Miners with 34 pancakes, 12 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 sacks and a deflection. Hack Murphy for the Lingo Blend All-Stars, 199 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns and a tackle for loss. Final score, Picks Creek 6, Lingo Blend 3. No, Warren Frag. He retired. He didn't die. He managed to, he's out there living his life somewhere at the current time. Okay, that was a 6. So we're now looking for a 7. We've got a Minstrels Erg Melonflex. I'll save that one. That's a fun game. These are all fun games. Yeah. Words. KSA Wizards. Yeah, why not? KSA Wizards. Colonel Space Agency is still in the running, very much in the running for the postseason this season. For the season. They are playing Stax Flamenco and Ursula the Confessor in their lineup in this one. Meanwhile, over on the Wizards, business as usual. All right. Is it going to be the Eddie Progribniak show? It's a blessed game. This one could get out of hand. Hang on, where is he? What do you mean he's not on the field? No, he's there, look. He's there. Yeah. I've got Bill Saturno on my fancy lineup this week as well. There goes Pogribniak on the first play of the game. Managing to evade a tackle, gets 24 yards. Energy Hussein. Oh, we like Energy Hussein. Yeah, look at him go. Yep, 24 gained there. Maggie Hipster on 1st and 10. Completes a 2-yarder. Lenny Luxury, 2nd and 7. Has the first down on the ground. Hussein up the middle. Gains the first down and more. And that's a touchdown. Okay, all right. McClintock making a catch there. There goes Raz. McClintock another 2 yards gain. Svazdan can't convert on 3rd down. And the Wizards have the ball back. Lenny goes for 4. Hussein. Good throw. Complete to Celia. Here's Maggie Hipster. Throws. Caught. It's Celia again. Breaks the tackle. Gets 16 yards. Lenny overthrowing the target, but that was a good effort. Hussein gets it to Lenny Luxury for 7 yards. 3rd and 3. Hipster stuffed at the line. Back to the Colonel Space Agency again. McClintock throws, deflected by Roaring Fork. Svazdan tried it the hard way and got stuffed at the line. Pogribniak, his first catch of the game, and it's to the end zone for a touchdown. 55 career touchdowns for Eddie Pogribniak. As Bill Saturno makes a lovely catch. A really nice catch. 49-yard catch for KSA as they go back the other way. And then he drops the next pass. That's not high fantasy point scoring there, Bill. I need you to be better. Anyway, the Wizards make another stop. Emphysema getting a catch, 19 yards. Hussein throws. It's caught, but it's behind the line. Hipster throws. It's Pogribniak with the catch. 32 yards to Eddie Pogribniak. And there's an interception. Rock Hands has picked it off. And KSA take over. McClintock getting a 4-yarder. Ursula, the Confessor, with a catch. Gains 16. Svazdan on 1st and 10. Throws. But it's only worth 3 yards. The Confessor runs for 1. Is McClintock. Gets 3 out of that one. And the Wizards take back over again. Lenny Luxury gains 6. Every time I see Lenny Luxury, I think he's a troll. But he's not. He's a Celestial. You just kind of go, he's too big to be a Celestial. Look at the size of him. 3rd and 1 KSA. Svazdan throws. It's caught by McClintock, who gets the first down. Okay, Luxury gets a tackle there. 2nd and 11. Rock Hands is involved and he's got a touchdown. And it's 2-1. And you don't want Rock Hands to suddenly start getting a burst of energy. Speaking of whom, Energy Hussein breaking tackles, gaining 29 yards. Hipster throws. Emphysema with the catch. Saturno can't tackle her, but everybody else can as they all arrive at the same time. Luxury looks for a target, can't find a target, gains just 2 yards. Hussein moves, end zone, 2nd touchdown of the game, Energy Hussein. 3-1 is the current score, but don't rule out KSA. They are too good to be ruled out. McClintock gets first down, 19 yards. Svazdan throws. Saturno with the catch. Breaks 1 tackle. He's down to the 10-yard line of the opposition. 50 yards gained. The Confessor throws it away. 2nd down. Caught by Rock, who does a little swerve, but he doesn't do much with it. Svazdan tries to run up there, but he is stuffed at the 4-yard line, and the Wizards take over. Thrown out to Hussein on the first play, who breaks tackles because he's got stamina now. Gains 38 yards as we are now past the halfway marker. Hipster throws a nice one, and it's Emphysema with the catch. 3rd and 3. Luxury is stuffed inside the line. He does not do the job that he was hired to do on this particular occasion. McClintock on 2nd and 10 gets only 2 yards. Svazdan, he's going again, and he gets 8 yards. Confessor throws. Hands drops the ball. Oh, Rock. What hath become of you, Rock Hands? Svazdan throws. Rock catches this one, though, and he goes 24 yards. Ursula throws it away. Ursula is not currently that impressive, but Hands has got another touchdown. It's 3-2. Lenny Luxury gains 3 yards as the Wizards are in possession again. They throw out a really nice ball there. Despite being closely marked, Celia made the catch and then fumbled it. Rock has made the recovery. Luxury comes up with a sack, 2nd and 12. McClintock, KSA in possession. Rock's now got a catch. He's going to go quite a long way. Down to the 4-yard line. Rock hands. Svazdan. Touchdown 3-all. Yeah. Hold on. There's another interception. Santino Bananas has intercepted that one. And then goes Saturno. Touchdown. 4-3 KSA. Forget anything you thought that the Wizards were pulling off here. They're not pulling that off. No. No. KSA have turned up in the final quarter and they're going to make you sweat. Or something. Whatever it is that, you know, genuinely makes you feel rather uncomfortable about your chances. As Celia gets the Wizards down to about the 3. That one's thrown out the back of the end zone. Hipster, 2nd and goal. Touchdown emphysema. Wizards tie it up. But that won't be enough. Rock has dropped the ball again. Svazdan throws. Saturno with another catch. Breaks one tackle. And he gets 53 yards. Svazdan has got 5 completed passes from 5 pass attempts for 150 yards in this game. It's 3rd and 5 and Svazdan has the first down. 19 plays left in the game. KSA get the go-ahead again with Carl Svazdan, who is a heck of a player. A heck of a player. Yeah. 3rd and 8 Wizards. Throw out to Progribniak, who gets him a first down. Time's ticking, though. Luxury throws it away rather than take this tackle. Hussein throws to Hipster, who won't get very far. 3rd and 4, Maggie Hipster. Game's over. That's that. No, and that's it. KSA going to win this now. Yeah. You had your chance. You blew it. You let them... Hold on. Hang on. You've got another chance. Don't blow it. Lenny the Luxury throws one to no one in particular. And Rock has made the interception. That's it. It's all over. You blew it. Yeah. 2nd interception for the game for Rock Hands, who will be star in this one. Saturno makes it 6-4. Yeah, there you go. Can't let him in. No, 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 no. You can contain KSA for so long and then all of a sudden they will flip a switch and things will look meaty. To be fair, Kevin, good performance. There is a lot to take away from this that should make you go, oh yeah, yeah. Maybe we're back next season. The Wizards score on the final play of the game and they have almost 100 yards more than KSA in terms of performance, but they lost the game. Rock Hands, player of the game for Colonel Space Agency as they win this 6-5. 48 fan points, 160 receiving 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. For the Wizards, Celia Emphysema with 276 yards receiving. Absolutely awful performance from her on defense, but 2 touchdowns though. Hey, count them. Yeah, interesting game. And that's the Bowl Defenders getting another win back. What number are we up to? 7s. That's an 8. That's a 9. That's played it already. That's a 10. Yeah. That's a 7. All right, I guess this is the next one on our agenda then. Minstrels are taking on Erg Melonflex. It's a foggy old game. The Erg Melonflex, do they have the advantage in a foggy old game? Well, if Flapjack decides to do Flapjack things, he's almost got 2,000 rushing yards this season. That's not nothing. Yeah. Third Minstrel's Bane is getting a run out for the Minstrels. Okay. Well, it's anyone's guess. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Vec is saying that if they lose this one, their playoff hopes are gone. Okay, Flapjack is going to get us underway. Let's see what he's got in his little bag of tricks. 1 yard. Okay, Georgina Karate, nice moves. Georgina is the captain for Erg Melonflex. Flipping loads of nice moves for Georgina, 33 yards. Horatio Candid is getting to play. Flapjack's off to the races. There he goes. Say goodbye. And he's out of steam, but he gained 38 yards along the way. Georgina throws it. It's a stew on the wall catch for 2 yards. Horatio gets him a smidge closer. 3rd and goal. Flapjack throws. Intercepted by Mildred Slippings in the end zone. You have arguably the greatest runner in the league, and you let him pass the ball, and he throws an interception into the end zone. And hang your head in shame. Crash Zodiac can't find anyone to throw to, and he gets sacked by a halfling. Flapjack has been injured by Flint Savant, bringing in Mamalou Flex, and that livens things up a little bit. Does it? Georgina's playing too well for it to be a foregone. Look at this. absence of tackling coming from the Minstrels. Candid, straight ahead run, gains 11 yards, and Ugman and Flex are threatening again. Mamalou has it deflected by Vectrix. Georgina can't get anywhere this time. It's third down. Candid, deflected in the end zone by Crash Zodiac, who now has the ball for the Minstrels. Gets himself sacked by Roman Squats. Randy Flappins gets 5 yards. Thurk throws it. Flappins drops the ball. And we're back with Ugmelonflex again. Okay. Candid can't get anywhere. 3rd and 10. Flex can't get anywhere. And we're back with the Minstrels. Crash can't get anywhere. Flappins can't get anywhere. Charles Monkey Cage coming up with that one. Minstrels Bane. No, not a lot there. Back over to Ugmelonflex again. At some point, one of these teams is going to figure out how to play the game. 2nd and 3. Candid gets only 1 yard. Flex, however, getting a first down. We haven't seen one of those in a little while, so, you know, that's a novelty. Yeah. Shut up, Jeff. Jeff, come here and shut up. And then shut up. Roman Squats makes a catch for Ugmelonflex. Is Georgina. Throws. Candid. Opening touchdown of the game after only 35 plays. Flappins throws it. No. Minstrel's Bane throws it. Nah, there's not a lot there either. Shut up! Honestly, that cat, never get a deaf cat. It's just a pro tip. Yeah. Because as much as cats don't respond to instructions normally, a deaf one doesn't even know there was an instruction. Come here and shut up. Karate. Not a lot there. It's still 1-0. Red Cobbler coming up with a sack. This is one of the defensive performances of all time from both teams. Flappins, not a lot there. 3rd and 2. Minstrel's Bane, no. Okay. Half-time rolls around. It's 1-0 Ugmelonflex. Karate getting some hustle. Yeah. Had some hustle in the first half as well. 29 yards gained. Candid, not a lot. Flex. Intercepted by Fingers Vectrix. Minstrels complete it to Vectrix. They finally do a play that does something. And Vectrix picks up 59 yards. It's their one move, but it works really well. 3rd and 10. Zodiac runs it. He has the first down, but it was close. Flappins on first down. Managing to actually put in some running. Randy Flappins gets the touchdown. It's 1-1. Karate says, all right, oh, it's like that then, is it? Oh, okay. And Georgina still evading tackles, gets 49 yards. It goes Candid, throws just a bad pass. Flex, not a lot in that one. Karate. Flipping, breaking. I have not seen a player break tackles like this in a very long time. Candid, 20 yards gain. Flex. Intercepted in the end zone by Fingers Vectrix. Roman Squats was off the field on the sideline doing what I could not honestly tell you. But that left Vectrix all alone in the end zone to pick it off and return it for at least 60 yards. Flappins makes another halfway decent run, gains 13. Minstrel's Bane gets them down to the 2-yard line. Zodiac. And that's a Slippins touchdown. It's 2-1 Minstrels. Karate moving it again. Now, we've seen Georgina Karate have a heck of a game previously, but at this rate, I am prepared to say Georgina Karate is better than Flapjack Nope. Yeah. No, I went there. See, I think Flapjack's problem is he's got no stamina. So sure, he can break some Roman Squats touchdown. So sure, he can break a few initial tackles, and he'll have a lovely time doing it. The cat's not dead; he's just chilled. Squats just did something. That's another touchdown. Was that a pick 6 or was that a scoop and score? Either way, Ugmelonflex have the lead, 3-2 at the current time. I was just talking about the cat not actually being dead. Yeah. So there's that. Minstrel's Bane gains 4. Zodiac, a 15-yard first down. Flappins with the throw. It's caught for 7. Minstrel's Bane. This is actually turning into quite a good game. Mildred Slippins gets the tying touchdown. It's 3-3 again. Karate is running it some more. Do you want to leave? Okay. just leave quietly. Thanks, Jeffy. All right. Flex with the run. There are 17 plays left in the game. And Karate's going some more. I want to see some Karate yards. 251 yards off 14 carries. That's a Steve Morrie kind of average, that is. But while Steve does it by just battering through people, Georgina's doing it by just evading everything. Candid goes nowhere at all. Flex to the end zone. Touchdown, Erg Flex due on the Wolds. 10 plays left. Minstrels with the ball. They need to complete it to Vectrix. Well, they've gone Slippings, which is okay, but Slippings ain't Vectrix. Minstrel's Bane is going to try and run it. Decent enough run, gains 10 yards. Crash, looks for his favourite receiver, can't see him, in the fog. Flappings with the run. Gets to the 15, to the 10. 7 to go to tie it up again. And Third can't get there. Crash will get the tying score. 3 plays left in a tied game. Georgina runs for 14. Candid is doing, that's not going to contribute either way towards whatnot. No. And then Flex rounds things off in a 4-all tie to complete the game. Player of the game, Roman Squats for a Melonflex. 69 fan points with 26 pancakes, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Mildred Slippings for the Minstrels, 2 touchdowns, a tackle for loss, and an interception. Close fought game. 274 rushing yards for Georgina Karate, and she contributed a little bit defensively. Keep your eye on Georgina Karate. Okay, that was good. I like that. That was fun. Yeah, good. That was an 8, I believe. Okay, what have we got left? Stardozer Funbust is an 8. Yep. We got any more 7s? Any more 7s? Any more 7s? This is getting harder to skim through each time because we've got scores sitting next to wins now. Yeah. I guess it's going to be Stardozer Funbus then. Stardozer Sunshine Funbus. Okay. Signs of life at the Funbus. They have played pretty well a couple of times this season, but they are still a work in progress. Stardozer, meanwhile, they look like they could go the distance. Could go the distance. Where is that distance? To the first round of the playoffs. Okay, right, well, you know, that's a distance. It's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. It will be the Funbus starting us off, and it's Colt Rhombus, who's had a couple of belting games this season, but keeps getting injured. So let's see how quickly that happens in this one. And he's gone for the run. He gains 3 yards. Dark mode throws, caught by Antonio Rojas for a 23-yard first down. Felicia Wintercoat throws a short one. Colts up the middle, gains 2, 3rd and 5 dark mode, sacked by Club Bollinger. Bollinger now making a play for Stardozer, it's incomplete. David Onions, the veteran player in his final season, is having arguably his best ever season. Bollinger with the catch, gets Stardozer down to about the 12-yard line. Bollinger up the middle, gains 2. Onions, he's very hard to tackle. Hippo Biker, and they're stopped. The Funbus making a stop there at the whatever yard line it was. Not a big number, no. Wintercoat gets a first down. Sunbus, the Sun Fun get themselves another set of downs. Dark Mode only gets 1. It's 3rd and 8. This running up the middle is not working for them though. They're going to need to be chucking it a smidge more. Stardozer take back over. Davy Onion smashes through every available tackler and could go the whole way. 1-0 Stardozer off of David Onion's run. Ostentatious Smack comes up with a sack there. Gadzooks with a deflection. And there's an interception. Burt Violence has picked it off. And Club Bollinger will immediately run it back the other way for Stardozer. Onions up the middle. Touchdown. Yep. All right. Rhombus throws. Caught by Enya for 3. Enya. And it's intercepted again. Hippo Biker has snagged that one. Oh, boy. Onions on a 2nd and 10. Gets the first down. Biker. And it's an Onions touchdown. Just as well this field isn't blessed. Flipping. Another interception. Lloyd Gadzooks gets his first. And it's a pick 6. I said that the Fun Bus should be throwing a bit more, but maybe they shouldn't. Apex Manticore gets them a first down. Wintercoats, a good straight ahead run there, gets 10 yards. Rhombus, it's intercepted. That's ridiculous. That's what, 4 interceptions? Yeah. 4 interceptions. Burt Violence with the catch for Stardozer. Bollinger throws. It's deflected by Rhombus. Onions straight ahead. First down Stardozer. Biker deflected by Rojas. Bollinger. Touchdown. Burt Violence. 5-0 on this side of the half. We'll be rolling things into a higher speed game pretty quickly. Rojas gets a 20-yard catch. Wintercoats gains 4 yards. Rhombus. Not a lot there. Colt Rhombus has been disappointing in this game so far. Apex Manticore, on the other hand, hasn't. Not been involved enough, but that's a second good catch from him. And a third good catch and a touchdown. 5-1. Fun Bus strike back. Club Bollinger runs for 3. And then Onions gets an 8-yarder. David Onions over 100 yards in the game already as we hit half-time with the score 5-1. Okay. We will base the speed up on the Fun Bus next drive, which could happen now. Unreal Lafferty with the deflection. Here goes Felicia Wintercoat making a good catch, gaining a first down. Dark mode. Throws, is caught by Rhombus. He's got another first down. Wintercoat this time tackled behind the line by Ostentatious Smack. Then Bollinger makes a tackle for loss as well. And that's the end of the drive, and we will hit the accelerator. Lloyd Gadzooks gets a first down for Stardozer. David Onions gets a first down for Stardozer. Then Hippo Biker doesn't get a first down for Stardozer, but they get it on the next play instead. Onions is stuffed at the line. Biker is stuffed at the line. 3rd and 10. Bollinger deflected by Rojas. Fun Bus having another go to get back into this one. Wintercoat is a 9-yard thing. Yeah. There you go. Would you call Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes. And it's actually Fun Bus just scored, but there's an injury on the field. And Dark Mode Enya is done for the season, having been taken out by David Onions. Yeah. Well, the lowercase f's will surely pour in anytime soon. But I'll be honest, Dark Mode Enya has not exactly been a blessing for the Sunshine Fun Bus. John DeCaro's in the lineup. Blimey. Yeah. Why is Die Hard a Christmas movie? It is only tangentially Christmassy. However, it has become a tradition to watch that movie at this time of year, which makes it a Christmas movie. Doesn't matter what the subject matter is. Could be flipping Star Wars. If you always watch it's like, name me, if you're British, what's The Great Escape? If you don't know, The Great Escape is an Easter movie. Almost every flipping year, The Great Escape is available to watch at Easter. It's a tradition that just happens at this time of year. The subject matter of the movie doesn't even matter. Final score, Stardozer 7, Fun Bus 2. Fun Bus, they had some flashes there, but they are so inconsistent, it's just not working for them. Player of the game, Lloyd Gadzooks, with 100 fan points, and all of those defensively. 2 touchdowns, 3 pass deflections, 2 interceptions. Gadzooks putting up a good game. David Onions finished on 195 rushing. For the Fun Bus, Antonio Rojas, 27 fan points, 2 pass deflections. That's not great. It's not great. The Fun Bus continue to look for the path to the future. Where is the path to the future? Is it in the future? We're looking for 8s. Okay. Well, that's Grunt Steggonauts. Yeah. Have we done the bottom row? Nope. You've got Sports Ball Cheerio. Yeah, but Die Hard is only tangentially set at Christmas. And it doesn't have any Christmassy, other than it being a Christmas party. It doesn't have any Christmas. It doesn't matter that it's at Christmas. It's that Christmas is merely part of the set dressing. It's the reason for it being now. We're looking for 8s. Miggins, Volcamoose. Okay. Now we're going Steggonauts Grunt. We'll start at this end and then we'll go this end. Okay. Beekeeper's Edge Islam is a 9, I believe, rather than 8. Oh no, it's not. It's an 8. Okay. Well, we'll get that as well. We'll put it on the list. Right. Grunt Auto Group. They've only got 2 losses this season. You know, that's all. That's it. That's all. But now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, that counts too. It's still tangential. Shut up, I'm right, you're all wrong. And off we go. The Steggonauts going to bounce back and become themselves of old? Doubtful, not in this game. And it's foggy. Okay. Daisy Flounce Frenzy is going to start. Let It Snow is a needle drop. It is not part. It's not part of the story. Failure throws a short one to Cenobite. Hakan Mitroglou is on the move, breaking a couple of tackles there. Flounce Frenzy gains 3. Failure gains 2. 3rd and 4. Mitroglou has the first down. Okay, 10 yards gained. Daisy Flounce Frenzy with the throw. It's caught by Mitroglou again, who's having a lot of appearances in this one so far. Failure makes his best run of the day, gains 11. Mitroglou, he's down after 3. Flounce Frenzy to the end zone, nothing there. 3rd and goal, Failure, and he's got the touchdown. 1-0 Steggonauts. All right, the Frenchman for Grunt Auto Group throws to Flash Bandit. This really is turning into an all-star team these days. Alundra Blood, 2nd and 11. Completes to Bandit again. Myra Sacrifice is covering Flash Bandit. Can't do it. And Bandit's going to the end zone. A 68-yard touchdown. Well now. Yeah. Flounce Frenzy goes for 3. Failure. Oh my good God. That's huge. Blimey. Exponential Tyrone has been killed by Ulysses Failure. Exponential Tyrone has been one of the MVPs this season, and he's dead. That's huge. That is the curse of the Grunt Auto Group. They have had no luck this season at all when it comes to player injuries. No luck at all. Everything has been rolled against them. And now they've lost arguably their star player, or certainly star performer this year. That's huge. They have got themselves ahead again, 2-1. But that's immense. Yeah, congratulations if you had Tyrone in your lineup for this game in the Fantasy League. Mitroglou gets a 5-yard gain for the Steggonauts. The game has continued. Failure doesn't get anywhere. He's still reeling from the fact that he just terminated one of the star players on one of the best teams in the league. Larissa Tornado is making it happen. The team captain gains 20. Blood throws. Tornado's got to catch again, but frankly, they need to be throwing it to Bandit because Bandit is just chewing up the yards. Simple Simbill with the throw. Gets it to Tornado again. Tornado is a very safe pair of hands, but not quick. No. Very good defensively. Yeah, but it's 3rd and 13. Simbill throws. There goes Flash. He's got the first down. Blood. This is quite bold, actually. Playing a very, very much a passing game in the fog is ambitious. Tornado has the first down, has a touchdown. 3-1 Grunt. Daisy Flounce Frenzy runs it for 2. There's a pass picked off by Larissa. I did say she's got a pick 6. Woo, boy. Yeah. All right, Failure. He's got himself a first. No, he hasn't. Mitroglou got the first down. Okay, here's Flounce Frenzy. Flash with the deflection. Flash has got 199 deflections in his career. One more to hit up a record. Failure goes 9 yards. Microglue goes backwards, but then forwards, and doesn't get the first down. Grunts are back in possession. There goes Flash, breaks the tackle, and Flash is off to the races. 42 yards gained there off the Simbil pass. Simbil now making a catch of his own, gets 9. Frenchman, 2nd and 1. And that was deflected by Flounce Frenzy. Simbil again now on 3rd and 1, sacked by Eric Marsupial. Decent piece of defence from the Steggonauts. Bandit with another deflection. That's his 200 career deflection. Just move the TH and that'll make some sense. Myra goes 32 yards. Okay. Flounce Frenzy is sacked by Tiffany Hooverbag. Failure on 2nd and 13. I'm surprised he's still alive. Gains 15 yards. Mitroglue. He gets nothing. 2nd and 9. Flounce Frenzy goes 3 yards. Failure goes no yards at all. The Frenchman chucks it. Larissa's got the catch, got the first down. Grunt back in possession again. Simbil gets it to Flash, who's going to chew up some of the fields. 38 yards there. He's got 237 yards receiving so far. He's having a big game. 3rd and 5. Simbil sacked and injured by Ulysses Failure. Ooh. Who is probably marked for death. Gendrich Grippy has subbed in. But Failure makes another nice run. He gains 11 yards. Mitroglue gets 2. 2nd and 7. Flounce Frenzy. Well, I mean, the Steggonauts aren't going to win this game. But in terms of... made it count, though. I guess so. Myra's just picked one off, and the Steggonauts have got the ball again. Failure is round the outside of the line, gets 7 yards. 3rd and 3, Mitroglue? No. Okay, then. Frenchman for Grunt has it deflected by Myra. Gendrich sacked by Marsupial. 3rd and 12. Blood completes to the Frenchman, but he hasn't quite got the muscles to get there. Okay. 2nd and 2. Cenobite breaks tackles down inside the 5, and the Frenchman has been injured by Hakan Mitroglue. Ford Sporks now subbing in for Grunt, and they're starting to go. Who's left? Have we got anybody? Have we got anybody available to come and play? Yeah, I don't know. Failure gains another 4 yards. Mitroglue. There's only 11 plays, 10 plays left in the game. Steggonauts still trail by 2. They've not got this one. This is not a comeback. All right, they are. Oh no, not on that play. They might score here. They score there. They now trail by 1. Theoretically, they have time. 3rd and 1. Blood. A first down here pretty much secures a Grunt Auto Group win. Ford Sporks there getting a run. That's nice. 3rd and 8. Blood. And Flash has won them the game. A 22-yard catch. That's the end of that then. Final score, Grunt 4, Steggonauts 3, but crumbs. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Tyrone hadn't even done anything in the game yet. He hadn't been around long enough. Larissa Tornado is Ulysses Failure is player of the game for the Steggonauts with 88 fan points. Didn't break 100 yards in any offensive discipline. But 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 16 tackles, 1 injury, and 1 kill. Larissa Tornado for Grunt Auto Group, 100 receiving, 2 touchdowns, an interception, and a deflection. Flash ended up with 259 yards receiving. I'm surprised Flash's score isn't a bit higher, but it isn't. What you going to do? Right, next on the road show is the Port Miggins Pirates taking on the Volcamoose Saints. Can the Pirates knock off the Saints? Well, the Pirates have got 2 new players on the team. They've got Emmental Helmet and Quebec Spire, both of whom have just transferred in from I can't remember which team. And it cost them Dougie Conglomerates, who we'll be seeing in action in a little while. Meanwhile, the Saints are ever present. They're always a good team. Let's see if they can make a win here on a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Saints need a win because they're currently in competition with the Beekeepers for the head of the division. Okie dokie. Vicky the Viking is on the move. Gets it to Erlen Dickberg, who's still going, and that's a 36-yard first down. Spangles Hunkerdome can only get 2 out of that one. Kremp throws, deflected by Freddy Twobeard. Viking on 3rd and 7. Tries a run, doesn't work. Okay, Pirates first possession. Twobeard goes 1 yard. Tipitude Williams has been injured. Okay, and that's the end of the drive. Okay, well, I mean, Elf gets injured. Breaking news. Right. Volcamis have scored, and the Saints are having another go. Emmental throws it. It's a first down caught by Twobeard. Here is Twobeard now on first down. Breaks 1 tackle. Gets the first down again. It was a fumble, but they managed to retain possession. Frippery, who subbed in, did nothing at all. Emmental dodging some tackles. Gets an 11-yard gain. Twobeard tries the same thing. Gets a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Not a lot happening there. 3rd and 5. Emmental running once more. Another first down for Emmental helmet. It was Hunkerdome with the tackle for loss. Frippery stuffed behind the line as well. 3rd and 12. And Emmental can only get 2. Saints back in possession, but they immediately throw an interception. Freddie Twobeard's picked it off, and he's down at the 2-yard line. Twobeard can't quite get it to the end zone. Frippery can't quite get it to the end zone. Helmet gets it to the end zone. 1-1. Okay, Spangles drops the ball. Spangles now throwing the ball. Has it deflected by Arnie Hamburger. Kremp gets a 2-yard gain, and the Pirates have it back again. Frippery does nothing. Randall Frippery is a big, fat nothing. Although he just made a catch, broke some tackles, and got an 18-yard first down. Other than that, he's a nothing. Twobeard doesn't do very much. Frippery doesn't do anything. Helmet on 3rd and 8 gets stuffed at the line. Saints back in the game once more. Hunkerdome. Good run on first down, gains 14 yards. Kremp throws. Ridges with the catch. And is going places. 52 yards gained. Viking caught by Dickberg inside the 3. And that's an Erlen Dickberg touchdown. 2-1 Saints. Nothing doing for Twobeard there. Frippery has been awful in this game. Yes, he came off the bench, but he's been completely awful. 8 carries for 2 yards. Freddie Twobeard makes a nice run there, gains 15 yards. Should be airing it out a little bit more. Frippery gains 8. It's a turnover. Demetrius Gafford is forced to fumble. Yeah, Hunkerdome, not a lot there. Inquisitor on 3rd and 10. Completes to Ridges, who's got plenty of speed, and a 37-yard first down. Viking throws. Is deflected by Frippery. Hunkerdome caught by Dickberg for a 3-1 go-ahead score. Or stay-ahead score. Further ahead score. A head-to-head score. Frippery gets stuffed for a loss. Slop makes a deflection, and the Saints have got it once again. Erlen Dickberg is a phenomenally good player who just doesn't do anything flashy ever. Just does enough. He's a goblin, right? Goblins are all-rounders, and they're very solid all-rounders. But you rarely see big news from all-rounders. Think Tiger Styles. Tiger Styles is probably the best goblin in the league. Arnie Hamburger, nice catch, can go 35 yards. Is Emmental on 2nd and 11. It's a good run. Gains 8. Twobeard on 3rd and 2. Completes to Hamburger again. Okay. 3rd and 12. What were you saying? Goblins? Yeah, Tiger. Tiger Styles. Insanely good numbers, insanely good player, but you kind of go, oh, remember that time when Tiger Styles did that thing? And as long as that thing is not got injured, you'd be hard-pressed to say what happened. But Tiger is an excellent player. Georgina Karate, another goblin. Pretty sure is another goblin. Might be a halfling. You'd have said if she was a halfling. I'm pretty sure she's a goblin. Anyway, it's 4-2. The Pirates have pulled another one back. But the Saints have got this game well and truly under control. Although Frippery just made an interception. Oh, maybe this is a Pirates comeback. Then again, no. Quebec's got her first catch of the game. Took her long enough. And that's a first down for the Pirates. Frippery runs it for 4. 3rd and 7. Emmental with the ball. It's a big throw downtown, and Arnie Hamburger drops it. And you go, but there was no one covering him. How did he drop it? He just didn't want it. Yeah, well, that's rubbish. It is rubbish. You're not wrong. Saints have got 17 plays to go, and doing so will get them the victory that they need to stay on top of the chase of the thing and the whatnot. Viking with the throw, and it's another first down. Ridges. Sack from Four-Fingered Owls, who's got 3 in this game so far. It's intercepted by Hamburger in the end zone. It's too late, but that was a nice play. Frippery goes for 2 yards. Helmets, throws. Quebec's got another catch. Breaks the tackle from Vicky the Viking. And Quebec is still charging. And then fumbles the ball. Quebec never fumbles the ball. How dare you? It's obviously the new training regime. It's just not working. Dick Berg with a good catch and go. Picks up 34 yards. Inquisitor with 7 plays left in the game. Gets it to Ridges. Viking with 6 plays left to go. Another throw. Deflected by Quebec. Spangles. 9 yards gained. Kremp to the end zone. But Frippery is there to make the deflection. And the Pirates have got it back again and throw the ball away. Because they just don't need it. Frippery runs for 12, gets the first down. Now has over 1 yard per carry as the average. Hamburger gains 29 yards. That's the end of the game. Final score, Volcaboos 4, Pirates 2. Player of the game, Chris Biscuit. He doesn't do very much, does he? You don't hear from Chris Biscuit. But you look at the stats at the end of the game, you made 61 pancakes. And you go, oh, okay. And he injured a player. Oh, yeah. And he made 24 tackles. That's a lot of tackles. That's a lot of tackles, and one of them was for a loss, and he injured someone. Four-Fingered Owls for the Pirates, 68 fan points, 42 pancakes, and 4 sacks. Jalaffer's slung a tenner in the bucket, thank you very much. A belated after the win, Tim and Eileen remind you, it's all thanks to me. Woo, go me! I need to do more stuff, that's all. But thank you very much, Jalaffer, I appreciate that a great deal. Right, okay, yeah. Who's left in this round? The Beekeepers are the other. No, there are 9. There are 9. 6, 3, 9. Well, we're looking for 9s now, unless there are any further 8s. We've got another 9 at the bottom. Yeah, played that. Have we played all of this row? Nope. You've got a 10 there, Failurewood, Grazer Ridge. And then you're into the 2 big numbers. Yeah. The 2 that are in the teens. Big numbers. Okay, right. Well, we're looking for 9s then, I suppose, in which case we will do the Beekeepers versus Edgeslum. Beekeepers having their best ever season. 6-2, their record so far. Edgeslum doing what Edgeslum always do. Not winning so much, but certainly hurting people. And the Beekeepers season could end right quick if that's what happens to them in this one. And it's a blessed game, and you can bet that all of the Rolf Henchucker fans out there are going, let's go, Rolf. Let's go. All right. It's going to be the Surgeon General starting us off for Edgeslum, and he's sacked by Hank Massive. Daphne Teflon. Dirty Woods has been injured by Muluab Verbose. Julian Nornor-West has subbed in for the Beekeepers. Okay. Beekeepers now with possession, but it's 3rd and 11 already. Julian completes it to Mini Sabotage, who has the first down. Hank up the middle. Nice piece of running from Hank Massive. Avoids 1 tackle and gets 22 yards. Brought down at the 4. Touchdown, Mini Sabotage. 1-0 Beekeepers. Bongos makes a catch. He gains 11. Here goes Teflon. Teflon gains 5. Bambi Severe on a 2nd and 4. Stuffed at the line. Surgeon throws. Teflon with a catch. Good pace from Daphne Teflon. And that's a 46-yard gain. Teflon then runs it for 1. Severe throws. It's caught by Bongos for 7. They're chasing the end zone right now. Deflected by Julian Nornor-West. And the Beekeepers take back over. And Hank's making a right meal of running in a straight line. But he's broken free of danger and got 28 yards. Freemason throws. Sabotage with the catch. And they're in the other half. Nornor-West sacked by Tarquin Bangfish. Hank up the middle to the side. Up the fronts. Round the back, 17 yards. Oti overthrowing is Nornor-West again. Hippie Impact has been injured by Bambi Severe, bringing Karina Very into the lineup. That was a fumble that was recovered by Henchucker, who now has a touchdown. It's 2-0 Beekeepers, but quite a lot happened there. Karina Very comes up with a sack. It's 3rd and 12 for Edgeslum, but there don't appear to be any Beekeepers anywhere nearby, as Bambi goes 21 yards for a first down. The Surgeon throws it. It's picked off. West has made an interception. He's proving to be quite the bench warmer from this one. Henchucker gains a 13-yard catch. He's then got a catch again, breaks a tackle, first down, 19 yards. West running it. That's not a tackle. Gains 4. Hank stuffed at the line. 3rd and 5. OT. It's caught by Rolf. Second touchdown of the game for Henchucker. Okay, Surgeon runs it for 1 yard. Teflon gains 8. Bambi gains enough. First down. Surgeon throws, caught for another first down. Daphne managing to evade a little, gains 6. Bambi gains another 1. Surgeon throws, caught by a wide open Rombongos, and he's tackled by Rolf. Daft doesn't do much, 2nd and 11. Bambi doesn't do much, 3rd and 10, and that's deflected by Rolf, and the Beekeepers manage to make a stop when they need to make a stop. And there goes Mini Sabotage. Past the halfway line, 37 yards gained. West throws a short one to OT Freemason, who gains 9. Hank gets the first down, and the Beekeepers still moving. Mini with another good catch to the end zone, touchdown, 4-0 Beekeepers. I know. You blink a second there and you go, they're leading by 4. Okay, crikey. Bambi. Good run from Bambi Severe, gains 11 yards as halftime rolls around, and Edgeslum are trying to complete a drive. Mulawab with a good catch, gets 26 yards. Daphne through the middle of the line gains 3. Bambi on 2nd and 6. Has enough for the first down. Here's the Surgeon. And that's the opening touchdown, and it's Mulawab with the catch. Mulawab could be dangerous. Ron Bongo's just got injured by Hank Massive. Nomad Gunslinger has subbed in. Bongo's taken out by Hank Massive. You wouldn't have thought so. Julian West, though, has just been taken out by Daphne Teflon. Mank Chestbladder has now subbed in. Minnie's got another touchdown. 5-1 Beekeepers. And this one's getting a bit ugly. Yeah, a little bit. 3rd and 8, Bambi Severe. Nothing doing there. Back to the Beekeepers again. Hank, more good running from Hank Massive, who has reached the 12-yard line. 28 yards gained. He's over 100 in the game. Chestbladder throws. Sabotage, touchdown again. That's 4 touchdowns for Mini Sabotage on a blessed field. Now, Mini Sabotage, decent player. Has never had one of those everyone suddenly wants to buy him. Tarquin Bangfish has been injured by Karina Very. The biggest hitters on Edgeslum are being taken out by a bunch of Beekeepers. Sabotage breaks the tackle. She's going to get a long way up the field. No, she didn't. She's got a touchdown. A 64-yard Mini Sabotage touchdown there. It is 7-1. We will activate the... that's okay. You can look away now. Hank with another solid piece of running, gains 9. Freemason does nothing there. Chestbladder completes it to Mini, who gains another 22. Mini Sabotage now 261 receiving in this game. Rolf Henchucker has been injured by Nomad Gunslinger, bringing in Ezra Custard for the Beekeepers. Rolf will still have a halfway decent fantasy score in this one. He had contributed a bit. Daphne with a solid piece of running there, gained 54 yards. And in the touchdown, 7-2. Gunslinger with the tackle for loss. Custard, first catch of the game, gets a first down for the Beekeepers. Hank, not a lot there. Ezra, another good catch, gains 20 yards. And this is keeping the Beekeepers moving. Ezra Custard with the touchdown. It is 8-2, and that's enough easily to call this a Beekeeper victory. And the Beekeepers look pretty good. Yeah, they look pretty good in this game. They've looked pretty good all season. This takes them to 7 wins in the year, and they managed to get away with not anybody dying in that one. Rolf, 42 fan points in that game. Final score, Beekeepers 8, Egislam 2. Mini Sabotage, player of the game, 73 fan points, 265 receiving, 5 touchdowns and 1 sack. Surgeon General for the Egislam, 221 passing, 1 touchdown, 1 deflection. Well, yeah. Unexpected injuries occurring. Right, the other 9-score game is Sportsball Union up against Cheerio Incorporated. Sportsball, obviously, solid. Looking good for the postseason, but they're not looking as solid as they have done in recent seasons. Indecent Gary. We like Indecent Gary. He's a rookie. He hasn't had a breakout game yet, but this one is blessed. So it's anyone's guess just how blessed it's going to be. Place your bets. Cheerio starts us off. Alan the Twerp goes first and has an immediate 14-yard first down. Otto Centrifuge with a good throw. Caught by Gary. Gains 15. Rosemary Busted throws another first down. Twerp, he's on the go. He gets nothing from that. 2nd and 9, Centrifuge. Caught by Gary again. 23 yards gained this time. Busted has plenty of running room. And that's a touchdown for Cheerio. 1-0. Marcel the Jams throws it out of Bird Dog, who gets past the 50 immediately. 36 yards there. Farmer Vault style throws. And that one is caught by Daxter Hijack, who is currently got a bounty on his head for being rather good. 3rd and 9, Vault style. And that's nothing doing there. Cheerio have got the ball back again. Daxter makes a deflection. Centrifuge can't get anywhere. Busted throws, and Bird Dog makes a deflection. Hang on, there's an interception by Trent and Trinity. Just wait for it to settle down, would you? And then we can get back to some regular old play-by-play. Yeah. Just regular old play-by-play. Centrifuge throws the 2-yarder. Busted throws it out. Gary's got the catch. And it's a touchdown. 2-0. Cheerio. Okay. Bird Dog making a good catch for the Sportsball Union. There is a lack of pace on the Cheerio defence. Is that going to cost them? Well, that's the question that I'm raising to you now. Bird Dog on the move again. Don't let him score, because Bird Dog's really good. 35-yard touchdown there. Daxter makes a deflection. Centrifuge running it. Gets the first down. Busted throws. Twerp with the catch is moving. Daxter makes the tackle after 21 yards. Twerp to Gary. And Gary breaks free of the chasing pack inside the 10-yard line. 37 gained. Centrifuge goes for 2. Busted goes for another 4. Twerp on 3rd and goal to Rosemary. Busted for a touchdown. That's Rosemary's 3rd touchdown of the game. And Cheerio Incorporated lead this one 3-1. Vault style. Running it for Sportsball. Gains 7 is Danny Diet. Throws. Caught by Bird Dog. He ain't the quickest, but he is robust. 33 yards there. The Jams to Daxter for Daxter's 99th career touchdown. 3-2 is the score. We're still in the first half right now. Rosemary Busted on 3rd and 10. Throws out to Indecent Gary. That's a 24-yard gain. Twerp throws. Gary with another catch. Gary getting a good workout in this game. He's got another catch there. Gains 14. Busted. And that one's caught by Centrifuge, who breaks the tackle. Gets down to the 5. And is brought down after 32 yards. Alan Twerp to the end zone. Luther Pendragon with the touchdown makes it 4-2. As the Jams makes a solid run. Gets 13 yards for Sportsball. Daxter making a good catch. Picking up 24 yards. And this is like it's like one of those back and forth shootout kind of games, but slower. In a shootout, it's usually because both teams have got someone who'll do 60 yards every time they catch it. In this one, both teams have got plenty of people that'll do 15 yards every time they touch the ball, and therefore they chip away and score. Sportsball having just done so, 4-3. Now the tally. 2nd and 10. Rosemary Busted for Cheerio. And that was deflected by Daxter. Twerp on 3rd down. Cannot convert. And we're back to Sportsball again. Vault style, 7 yards there. Half time's rolled around. Cheerio currently up 4-3, but Sportsball have the ball. As Daxter makes a catch, being covered by Rosemary Busted, who is another goblin. Luther Pendragon there coming up with a sack. The Jams throws. Dog with the catch. Just shoved Gary out of the way. And Bird Dog's got a touchdown. 4-all. I'm going to feed the cat. Please hold. Yes. Harassment, avoidance. Push cats. Who scored? It's Cheerio 5, Sportsball 4. There goes Daxter again. Sportsball still very much in this. There's plenty of play time left available. Daxter with another good catch. Touchdown. Third touchdown of the game for Daxter Hijack. It's 5-all. Otto centrifuge for Cheerio. Throws that one out of bounds to avoid trouble. 3rd and 3. Rosemary Busted. Completes to indecent Gary, who breaks a tackle and gains 36 yards. Twerp throws. It's caught. Gary with the catch once more. Gary's still short of 1,000 yards this season, but he's making all the right moves to make that happen as he scores another touchdown. The Jams bust through the middle of the line for Sportsball. Gains 27. 4 carries for 64 in the game. It's not spectacular, but it's good. The Jams, good catch, good go. He's going to get down at least to the 15. To the 15. 40 yards on the reception. That one's thrown short to Bird Dog, who was wide open. But he's caught the next one, but it's only 6 yards. 3rd and 3. Danny Diet, and that might cost Sportsball the game. As Cheerio take back over, they have the ball. They have a 1-point lead. There is 1 quarter still to go. Centrifuge runs for 9. Busted has it deflected by Hijack. 3rd and 1. Twerpy just needs to run it, but he does not. Then the game is still afoot. Marcel LeJam stuffed behind the line. Farmer Vault style completes it to Daxter, who gains 9. 3rd and 2. Danny Diet intercepted by Alan Twerp. All right, let's do that again, shall we? Cheerio could win the game with this drive. Bird Dog makes a deflection. Centrifuge runs for 2. Rosemary Busted has the first down. Dog can't make the tackle. Busted still on her feet. Still on her feet. 32 yards gained. Twerp is got nowhere to go. 2nd and goal. Centrifuge to the end zone. Pendragon touchdown. 7-5 Cheerio. First pass is a bad one for Sportsball. It's because Marcel the Jams is rubbish. And then you got Farmer Volstyle running for 7. That's thrown away. And Sportsball have choked on 2 back-to-back drives. And Cheerio are going to win this. Busted. Throws. It's caught by Pendragon. Gets the first down. 10 plays left. Cheerio up by 2. Cheerio are bouncing back. A couple of seasons ago, they've scored again. Cheerio, a couple of seasons ago, were quite the powerhouse. They couldn't quite convert it into massive success in the playoffs, but they looked like they were going to. And then they dropped like a stone for 2 back-to-back seasons. And now they're back. This will take them to 5 wins this season. Not spectacular, but they are certainly a team that you would not want to avoid. Yeah. No, not even slightly. Final score, Cheerio 8, Sportsball 5. Player of the game, Bird Dog for Sportsball Union with 77 fan points. Good fantasy choice player right there. 212 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, 16 tackles, which is a good performance, and 2 deflections. Trenton Trinity for Cheerio Incorporate, 68 fan points, 82 pancakes, and an interception. Hui. Yeah. Yeah. Right, what do we got? Bottom row, complete. 2nd row, complete. 3rd row, 10 games, Failurewood, Grazer Ridge. Yeah, and that just leaves the two games over 10. All right, let's go Julio. Right, I've got Julio in my fantasy team. Yeah, I've got nothing against Grazer Ridge, but they're not there this season. But Julio Alicante, and this, I believe this is a blessed game as well. No, it's just a beautiful day for some Brutalball. I must have misread it. That's a shame. Yeah, Julio on a blessed field. Flipping heck. Anyway, it's Grazer Ridge versus Julio a la carte. Ethan Hogwash, though, lovely piece of running on first play of the game. Gets 21 yards for Grazer Ridge. Dick Miner throws it. Nige has got a catch, but Julio closes him down, but can't make the tackle. A 41-yard gain for Nige. Rufus Paper Trail making some headway. Flipping heck. Grazer Ridge looking very sound there. Tim Vanken with a throw. It's deflected by Nige. Fromage throws it. Tim Vanken's got the catch. Big whoop. Tim Vanken, decent player. Yeah. But he should be throwing it to Julio. Yes, he should. Exorcism Fry gets a first down for Failurewood. Fromage throws. There goes Julio. 35 yards. A good opener for Julio a la carte. 2nd and 10. Tim Vanken to the end zone. Exorcism Fry tying score 1-1. Josh Rubinho with a good catch. Grazer Ridge have got a good team. They just haven't been able to make it work. It's not been as effective this season. Yeah, but that Rufus Paper Trail, he's going places. Nige gains a 20-yard first down, and Ethan Hogwash is playing well. Also true. These are facts that cannot be disputed. Anyway, they've crashed out on a 3-and-out there, or they ran out of downs, basically. But it looks like Failure would have just done the same thing, so who cares? Back to Grazer again. Ethan runs for 2. Here's Dick Miner, 2nd and 8, completes to Nige, touchdown. 2-1 Grazer Ridge. Vanken throws. There goes Julio. 47 yards for Julio a la carte. There goes Julio again. Touchdown. Yeah. That's the way, Julio. Even though I want Failurewood to lose, I want Julio to have an absolute banger of a game. Rufus Paper Trail with a big throw. There's Nige. No one anywhere to be seen. Touchdown. This is a shootout. Yeah. There goes Julio. Yeah. If this was a blessed game, this could be the first game to reach 20 points scored. But it isn't. Julio on one side, and then Exorcism Fry and no, Exorcism plays on the same team as Julio. Oh yeah. All right, Nige on the other side. Crumbs. Yeah. Hogwash on first down for Grazer Ridge. Manages to convert again. There's Dick Miner on 1st and 10. Good throw. Nige has got a catch. Julio, it turns out, not that great at tackling. No. Paper Trail with a good run gains 10. Here's Hogwash once more. And it's a touchdown. 4-2. Grazer Ridge on top. Fry with a good catch for Failurewood. Will get it a solid distance. There goes Fry dropping the ball. Flamboyant gains 9. 3rd and 1. Vanken completes to Fry. And that's a first down. Demijohn. And that one's deflected by Nige Prison. Vicky throws to Fry, and that's 16 gain. Vanken to the end zone. Julio a la carte. 4-3 now. Grazer Ridge back in possession again. Another good run from Ethan Hogwash. Gains 22. Dick Miner. Big throw to nowhere. Paper Trail on 2nd and 10. Completes it. Josh Rubinho's wide open. Josh Rubinho. This is a good team. Yeah. What are they missing? A bit of luck, maybe, in the results. Yeah, potentially. A big fat superstar in the line. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, Fry with a touchdown. Pulls another one back. Keeping the gap between the two teams just 1. Grazer Ridge up 5-4. Rubinho makes a catch, but it's only 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Hogwash gets the first down and is still on his feet. Remains on his feet, steadfastly gaining 19 yards. Paper Trail throws. Hogwash, another first down. Ethan Hogwash, ladies and gentlemen. What a guy. For a halfling, he is proper robust. He's like Gabe Transistor, only unassuming. Nige touchdown, 6-4 Grazer Ridge. Fry with a good catch for Failurewood. First down for Failurewood. They're still moving it. Fry drops that one just because he felt like it. Vanken to the end zone. No one there. Demi-John. Julio touchdown. 6-5. Grazer Ridge with the ball. Nigel's got another catch. 16 gained there. He's got over 1,000 yards receiving this season. But from us, Demi-John has just picked it off. And Dick Miner has got himself injured, bringing in Pat Duplicitus. Fry tying touchdown. Hogwash on first down throws it to Nige. The only move that really counts. Fry closing in fast. But that's still a 55 yard gain. Duplicitus smashes through a couple of tackles, making people miss. All the way to the end zone. Pat Duplicitus, a 25-yard touchdown. There goes Fry back the other way. Okay then. 42 yards on that one. Demi-John throws, Flamboyant with the catch. Flamboyant now with the ball, overthrows. I guess that was Vankin she was aiming for. But Fry's got this one, touchdown. 7-all. Yeah. Hogwash throws an interception. Tim Vankin's picked it off. That one's dropped by Julio a la carte. Demi-John with the ball again, gets it to Vicky. Flamboyant touchdown. 8-7. Failurewood now taking the lead for the first time since the start of the game. Hogwash with another good run. 24 yards. 8 carries for 96 in this one. Pat Duplicitus picks up 5. Paper trail. I like the looks of Rufus Paper Trail. Despite the fact he's a gnome, he's pretty good. Yep. Hogwash, another good run for first down, and his teammates doing a splendid job at generally getting in the way. Duplicitus is running again. And he got some good teammate blocks going on there, which is my favourite thing to happen in the game ever. When you see a teammate come in and make a downfield block, it's a delight. Fry breaks an initial tackle from Nigel Prison to gain 45 yards. Julio gains a touchdown. 9-8, Failurewood. 19 plays left in the game. Now, on paper, I wouldn't have said that this one was going to absolutely slap, but there it is. Duplicitus. Big throw just over the head of Josh Rubinho. Paper trail throws, and that was just short of Josh Rubinho. And on third down, Hogwash has the first. This one ain't over. Duplicitus is going, and that's another first down. And he's still going. This is a magic run from Pat Duplicitus. Julio a la carte has been injured by Ominous Bob. And Emmanuel Weathercone has subbed in. But the way that Exorcism Fry is playing, I don't think it matters. Fry with a 57-yard first down there. And he's got to catch again. And he's down at the 5-yard line. 11 plays left in the game. It's all square at 9. Vankin sacked by Ominous Bob. Demi-John. Bad throw. And Failurewood come up short, leaving 8 plays for Ethan Hogwash and his buddies to throw it to Nige. Here's Duplicitus on first and 10. He'll run because he doesn't know how to throw. But it's a solid performance. 18 yards gained there. Here goes Paper Trail with 6 plays left in the game. 37 to the end zone. And they're keeping it on the ground. They're going to run out of time. Yeah, a Grazer Ridge win helps me here. Paper Trail is sacked by Joe Shock. 2 plays left. Hogwash. Throws deflected by Vankin. Duplicitus on last play of the game. And it's nothing doing. I think that one deserved to be a tie. 9-all. Final score. Tim Vankin, player of the game with 456 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. 95 fan points. Also got a deflection and an interception. For Grazer Ridge, Nigel Prison. With 69 fan points, 305 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 deflections. Good game. That is a very good game. Grazer Ridge, though, just keeping it on the ground, could have won that one. That one would have been that would have been a. But I think final score is a fair score. Okay, what's left? You have cleared this row, this row, this row, and we've got 2 games left. All right, well, we're doing it in score order. That's a 13. That is a 15. Right. Brace yourselves. Yeah. Bulldozer Pat taking on Blood Pit Bouncers, and the field is cursed. Neither team pulling any punches, playing their starters. Both teams just going out, going, come on in. Let's do this. Yeah. Who's going to die? I don't know, but if I had to guess, it would probably be Doug Conglomerate who gets his first start for BDP. I paid big for him, and he's one of us now. Oh, God. All right, let's go. Big suit guy, also not looking forward to this. It's just like watching it go. All right, Blood Pit start with the ball, and it's Tiger Styles who has played BDP numerous times, and he doesn't get anywhere. Linfield Muscles only gets 1 yard. Glenda Bastards manages to run for the first down, a 13-yard gain. Tiger on 1st and 10, runs it, only 2 yards there. Linfield runs it. Why are you running against me? That's a fumble. Diego's picked it up, and BDP have the ball. Ross throws. Julio Lobster, touchdown. Tiger throws. Ramiro Pleasuredome with a catch for 16. Linfield runs it. Why have you got a run offense played against us? We're really good against run offenses, but Ramiro's got another good catch. So because that was passing, you see. Linfield runs it, and he's sacked by Big Steve. Glenda on 2nd and 12 is sacked by Diego. 3rd and 13. Tiger, nice piece of running, has the first down, but he had to work for it. Linfield sacked by Julio Lobster. 2nd and 14, a sack from Diego. Tiger Styles throws, deflected by Hank Donk. Hank doesn't really do that, so I'm quite surprised. Steve on 1st down is running the ball. That was 2nd down, but he got 13 yards. Bitsy hijinks in the lineup today. Didn't get very much from that one. Ross throws it to 5-yard gain. Steve on 3rd and 6 throws the ball, and Rocky Mellons has intercepted it, and Rocky's going to get a lot of yards. Oh, flipping heck. Steve. Yeah. Tiger, nice piece of running from Tiger Styles, 17 yards gain. Linfield on 1st and 10, deflected by Diego. Glenda, wide open, but the door closed quick. Only gained a yard. Julio with another sack. BDP making a stop, getting an immediate first down. Steve stopped throwing the ball. Bitsy on 2nd and 10, sacked by Glenda Bastard. Ross Puke throws downtown to Dougie Conglomerate. And that's his debut second catch. Second catch as a member of BDP. Julio gains 21 yards. Bitsy sacked by Peter Brickwall. Ross. Steve drops the ball. There's an injury. It looks like Ed Big Mother is down, but Steve is going for the end zone. Ed Big Mother injured by Ben Radical. Bison Lamond has summoned in 4 bulldozer power. Glenda tries running it inside, and we don't allow that around here. Ross. What the hell was that, Ross? What even was that? Who the hell did you throw that to? It was 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and the only person there was Ramiro Pleasuredome. Have you taken a bung? Flipping Ross Puke. I can't stand him. I know he's a phenomenal player, and that he's got us every title we've ever won. That's not the point. Yeah, Steve's going for a run now. Leave him alone. 18 yards gain. Bitsy, nothing doing. Ross throws. It's caught for 3. 3rd and 8. Steve, what are you going to do? Smash everybody over and then run out of steam and only get 7 yards. Well, I mean, that's a choice. Linfield gains a 3-yarder there. It's half-time. BDP up 2-0 right now. Glenda, not many injuries so far. I have to say it out loud, even though I'm feeling the fear. Linfield on 1st down, gains not a lot. Glenda makes a good gain on 2nd and 11. Tiger on 3rd and 1. Complete to Rocky Mellons for a touchdown. 2-1. And flipping another interception. Puke has done it again. You little git. I would use stronger language, but there are ladies present. 2nd and goal. Linfield. Touchdown. Yeah, of course it is. 2-2. And just like that, Ross Puke has given away the lead. You. Puke. Right. Blood Pit coming back into it. Linfield doing another nice piece of running gains, 4 yards. 3rd and 1. Glenda deflected by Bison. Well done, Bison. Ross throws, deflected by Paddy's system. Steve throws, deflected by Ramiro. Because of course it is, because of course Steve shouldn't be running, flipping, throw the ball, Steve. Don't throw the ball. Run the ball, Steve. Tiger gains 25 yards. Linfield up the middle, gains another 5. Glenda Tiger, touchdown. 3-2 Blood Pit. And this does not amaze me as Julio Lobster fumbles a flipping thing. Oh, Julio. No. I am not going to be amazed losing this game because I think Blood Pit are going to win the bowl this year. Yeah, no, Grunt have self-destructed. The Grunt are over. It's there. It's done. It's gone. But fundamentally, Linfield, touchdown. I think Blood Pit have got the team as Dougie Conglomerate makes another meaningful contribution and doesn't die. 42 yards. Steve throws it. There goes Dougie again. Dougie, 29 yards. Bitsy hasn't done anything for us in this game. Ross throws. Conglomerate, touchdown. Okay, all right, there's time to come back, but obviously someone has to cover him. Oh, no, sorry, Ross was covering him. Flipping Ross Puke. Can't stand him. Yeah. 3rd and 2. He's got a bad name, and he's bad at the game. Linfield, good throw, gets it to Tiger. Tiger having a heck of a game so far. Down at about the 2-yard line. A touchdown here, and Blood Pit are going to win it. 3rd and goal. Linfield. Touchdown, Ramiro Pleasure Dome. One short of 150 in his enormous career. Yeah. Steve throws it and it's intercepted because, of course, it is because Steve shouldn't throw the ball. Ramiro's got another good catch. And that's a 34-yard gain. Linfield up the middle gains 5. Glenda intercepted by Julio Lobster. Well, that's a minor consolation. Yeah, we've got to score twice in 6 plays. Now, there are some games where we'll do that. This is not one of those games. And Rocky Melons has been beaten up by Diego ASMR. There's some consolation. Doug, touchdown. 5-4 is the score. 3 plays left. Blood Pit just need to run the clock out, which they will do on this play. There you go. Final score. Bouncers 5, BDP 4. Ramiro Pleasure Dome, player of the game for the Bouncers. Not a high fantasy point game. 54 fan points for Ramiro with 98 receiving. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 2 deflections. Diego ASMR for Bulldozer Power. Nothing offense. That's not how he plays. 2 sacks, 1 injury and 1 deflection. Good game. No notes. But apologies for those who have Steve Murray in their fantasy team. But I didn't have Steve Murray in my fantasy team. And there's a reason for that. Because that's the kind of game I was expecting. This brings us to the final game of the week. The Nomads are taking on the Toymasters. Yeah. Toymasters, perfect record this season. Nomads, undefeated this season. I need a run of 3. I keep remixing my run of 3. Bitsy sometimes is all right. Sometimes is not. In this game, not. But great bit of defending, though. Fantastic linebacker, Bitsy Hijinks. Fantastic. Very much in the vein of, what's his face? Did a lot of running against us in that one. Anyway, whatever. We've done with that game. Who's going to win it? Well, you see, this is going to answer. Oh, it's Blessed, so it doesn't really matter because Blessed Fields do not give an accurate game result. They give an indication of the game results, but not an accurate one. There goes Clep Bossman. Good 40-yard gain for Clep. Kenny Respect up the middle, gains only 2. 2nd and 8. Underworld throws, and it's intercepted by Ilma Shelf Space. Nice one, Ilma. She's on my fantasy team. Melvin Glitch gains 6. Shelf Space on 3rd and 2 is sacked by Dave Caustic. Toymasters take back over. There goes Bossman making another catch. 15 yards there. And Kim Selector's picked it off and actually takes it back the other way a little bit. Joey Bugout with the run for the Nomads. Gets 7. Glitch on 2nd and 2. Completes it to Kim, who gains 8. Shelfie. And that's dropped by Melvin Glitch. Celestials. I hate them. I hate Celestials. There's an injury. No. Clep Bossman is done for the season. Oh, boy. Oh, hey, that's quite sizable. That's quite significant. The Toymasters' big gun has been taken out as the Nomads go up 1-0. And Shelf Space makes another interception. Lovely work. Caustic gets another sack. Glitch with a decent run, gains about 8. Shelf space, throws. Larry Splendid moves in slow motion, can't get the first down. Underworld throws a short one. Michael Poems with the catch. And then Kenny Respect gets the catch and the first down. 18 yards gain there. Respect throws. Is caught by Turk Ramjet, who has come in for the injured player. Buck Dungeons making the tackle. Respect throws deflected. Poems. Okay, it's 1-1. There goes Larry. Why are you playing? Larry Splendid is so slow. Melvin Glitch with a 4-yard run. Shelfie chucks it. Splendid with the catch. He could have gone for. Where are the Fs? Where are the Fs? Bossman has gone out on an SEI, and I'm not seeing any Fs going on there. Or did it say bounty collected? I was pretty sure that was an SEI. Unless I skimmed it. No, he's done. Yeah, Bossman's done for the year. Yeah, there it is. Chat just not dialed in. No, they're all off their face on eggnog. Glitch gets very little there. Nomad's currently leading this 2-1. CDC coming up with a sack. Joey Bugout's going to try and run it, but he won't get there. Underworld takes over for the Toymasters. And there goes Judy Conspiracy. Good first down, 43 yards. Michael Poems, sacked by Buster Vortex. Kenny throws. Ramjet with the catch. Small F, Tim. Small F. Small F, Tim. Yeah. Okay. That's a touchdown for the Toymasters. And Poems makes an interception. Toymasters with the ball again. Shelf space gets a deflection. Poems overthrows everybody. 3rd and 10. Respect. And Judy's going to get a touchdown. 3-2. Toymasters on top. Okay. And Glitch gets a 10-yard gain. 3rd and short. Nothing doing. Ilma's stopped short of the line, and the Toymasters get another go. Underworld goes 1 yard. Poems on 2nd and 9. And that's a completed pass. Gains 20 yards. Is Respect on 1st and 10. Overthrows the targets. Justin. Deflected by Shelf Space. Shelf Space having a very good deflection game so far. Glitch makes a deflection. Nomads get the ball back, but are immediately sacked by CDC. Melvin Glitch gets a short run, but it's not good enough. And we're back to the Toymasters again. Yeah. Intercepted by Ilma Shelf Space, who's putting on a bit of a show. 2nd and 4. Glitch throws. Larry Splendid with another slow motion catch. Shelf Space. Overthrowing people. 2nd and 10. Joey Bugout gets not a lot off that one. Glitch. And Shelfie off she trundles. Fumbles. Right you are. Yeah, Underworld with the recovery, who now has the ball and a wide open player downfield who he didn't throw to. Turk Ramjet there was all alone about 30 yards downfield. Respect up the middle on 2nd down. Gains 5. Underworld 3rd and 4. Gets it to Ramjet, who I reckon is thumping Melvin Glitch in the face and then getting open. It's 3rd and 12 now. Underworld with the ball. And that one is deflected by Glitch. Bad throw on 1st down for the Nomads. Glitch on 2nd and 10. Stuffed behind the line by Underworld. Shelf space. Can't quite get there on 3rd down. Back to the Toymasters. Neither team able to take advantage of the blessed conditions. Although Ilma Shelf Space just made her 4th interception in this game. And there goes Larry Splendid. He gets 20 yards, which is about as much space as was between him and another player when he caught it. It's basically like he's sitting down. He's that slow. It's 3-3, and there are just 17 plays left in the game. The Toymasters not managing to complete for the 1st down. Nomads having it back again. A sack from Turk Ramjet. Melvin Glitch gets it to Joey Bugout, who will get the 1st down. 14 plays left, another 1st down for the Nomads, they overthrow. 13, Bugouts, completes it to Selector, who is down at about the 18. Glitch to Splendid again. Shelf space, looks towards the end zone, and Kim Selector has the go-ahead score. Nomads up 4-3. But a wide open Turk Ramjet is going to eat up a lot of the field on the very next play. 51 yards gained. Toymasters coming back straight away as Ramjet's in the end zone for the tying score. 8 plays left. Glitch completes the selector. And that's a 17-yarder. Shelf space gets it to Splendid, who is just not fast enough to be impactful. First down again, 4 plays left. Glitch throws deflected by Poems, and that's it. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. You complete a pass to Larry Splendid, you go, yeah, and I'll catch him up in 20 minutes. Although Selector breaks the tackle and has the go-ahead score with 1 play left. The Nomads win it with 1 play to go. Oh, cheeky. Ilma Shelf Space is star of the game as the Nomads win this 5-4. No offense breaking 100, but 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 4 deflections. Nice. Turk Ramjet for the Toymasters came off the bench, got 67 fan points, 219 receiving, 3 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Good stuff. Okay, it's that time again. A bounty's been awarded to Edgeslum against the Beekeepers. Do we have a 4B in the house? I'm not going to bother sharing on Discord. It's not a system that's going to work. And there is the full time delay, so there's about a 20-second delay. Yeah, here we go. I'll do an at 4B. Yeah, at 4B. No, you've got to actually get in the way. Oh, here we go. At 4B. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Manager moments. Boo-boo. Now, hold on. What's 4B going to want to do on this one? I'm going to have to load up the manager moments page because he's almost certainly not around because some bunch of overpaid wazzocks are kicking a football about. Let's have a look. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on. Nope, still going. All right. If he hasn't left instructions, I'm going to make a face. Well, no, traditionally, if they haven't left instructions, the AI decides. There we go. Right. Assigned bounty. Yes to the highest rated player not in their final season. Okie dokie. Right. Good. Boop. Highest rated player. Well, that's any of these not in their final season. We're going to go with OVR as the rating, or SR if OVR is not available. SR is 75, 72, 51. Rolf Henchucker just landed himself a bounty. Is that your final answer? Yes, it is. Boing. All right. Oh, hello. Coach Poppy Honeybear would like to help out. Yeah, we're going to help out. We'll gain 2 appeal, but we'll lose some durability. I'm a generous so-and-so. That's it for manager moments. Good. Meanwhile, Buster Vortex at the Nomads has improved. That's a decent improvement there. At the Marsupials, Clacton Express has improved further, but is, of course, out for the rest of the season. So what does it matter? At Stardozer, Engelbert Loudmouth, who is just poisonous to the locker room, has done some improvement. At the Steggonauts, Joe Champoon has put in some extra work. And at the Bouncers, Gretel Baguette Fancy has worked harder as well. Red Cobbler has made everybody cheery at the Minstrels, while Jane Calypso at Cheerio has made everybody unhappy. Edgeslum Marching Band have put a bounty on Rolf. We've been charitable, and at the Pix Creek Miners, everybody's unhappy because of Justine Vanderpool. Meanwhile, Mini Sabotage, who just put in a heck of a game, has had a salary decrease of 53 quid, which is not nothing. Players of the week. Pass deflections, bingo, Hazmat at the Bumson Medics. Tackles for loss, Paul Dagger. Just two tackles for loss got you player of the week material there. Then sacks, 4 sacks for Paddy Finucane at Voodoo Boys. Different players than we usually see. Ilma Shelf Space at the Nomads with 4 interceptions, while Chris Biscuit made 24 tackles. Defensive player of the week, Ilma Shelf Space. Over onto the offensive side of things. Trenton Trinity, another player we don't see each week. 82 pancakes for Cheerio Incorporated. Exorcism Fry, 404 receiving for Failurewood Hills, while Georgina Karate put up 274 rushing yards for Ogmellenflex. Tim Vanken, 456 passing, which with his rushing efforts, 472 total yards, making him player of the week offensively, but the overall player of the week is Ilma. Right then, okay, show me the standings. 9 games gone, 14 in a season. Stardos are atop of their division with 4 wins in hand over Grazer Ridge. Grazer Ridge look pretty good, but I can't see Stardos are losing all 4. They are going to win their division. In the Zesty, only 1 win separates the Beekeepers from Volcamoose now. The Medics and Axemen are not contending. But right now, both the Beekeepers and Volcamoose will go through because they are both doing well enough for a wild card. In the Sloganator, with the other bye week locked in at the moment, is the Toymasters, who are 15 points ahead, 3 wins ahead of the Miners. The Miners might break into a wild card. I can't see them making a challenge for the top of the division. In the Battle Plant, Cheerio are closing in, but they're still 10 points, 2 wins behind the Bouncers. Ogmellenflex are not necessarily out of it yet. Over in Fail Brigade, BDP are still on top, but they're now only 2 points ahead of the Grunt Auto Group, who just lost Exponential Tyrone. Grunt and BDP have yet to play each other this season. Good times. In Wood Chipper, Failurewood are on top, but they're 1 win ahead of KSA. Sea Raiders in 3rd, not going to make a showing this year. Sportsball Union are 13 up on the Pathfinders, which is 2 and a bit games. Are the Pathfinders going to come back? Nah, Sportsball are through. And in the Reduced, the Nomads lead by 21 points. They're going to the playoffs. 1 more win from the Nomads and they can play backups for the rest of the year. Well, they'll enjoy that. What's next week? Well, it's another bunch of games, isn't it? It is another bunch of games. I've got to play Volcamoose. Crumbs. Okay. Nomads are playing Blood Pit. Lorks. Toymasters are playing Grunt. Heck. Sportsball are playing the Steggonauts. Crikey. Port Miggins, Grazer Ridge. Nice. Failurewood are going to absolutely thump Peninsula. Marsupials, Axemen could be a good one. Bongolia up against Ogmellenflex. Ogmellenflex need to figure out what's going on with their team. The Miners are taking on the Minstrels. The Medics are taking on Lingo Blend. Beekeepers have got the Chefs. Okay. Stardozer have got the Slum. And then we got Voodoo Boys, Sunshine Fun Bus, Budget Pathfinders, Wizards up against Shady Palms, and Cheerio taking on KSA. I've been Colonel Failure. Will I be back on time next week? Maybe not. We may be a day later next week, which would make it New Year's Eve year. New Year's Eve. We might do a New Year's Eve game next week. Yeah, because I'm not going anywhere, so I might as well do some streaming action. Or just, lie on the floor. Those are the 2 options I've got open to me. I'll let you know which one I choose. But probably not on the 30th because I am driving down from the north. Right, I'll catch you next time. Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.